with your wild hoe sliding through the timeline. AKA Lil Spoon with the big N, AKA Uncle Tom, AKA Mr. Uppity Coon, stirring up the feed with a devilish grin. Welcome to the chaos, every take on blast, every hot drop hitting the stream. Join the panel, get invested in the madness, let's light up the screen. Welcome to the show, make the chat move, baby, type fast, don't lose the thread. Drop your comments, flood the feed, keep it spinning till the signal goes red. From the front row seats to the lurkers in the back, everybody ride this wave. Shit across social media, tuned in live, this is what you crave. Scroll, 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 every post on fire, every clip getting clipped again. Spotlight on the drummer and the jokes, we connected from the phone to the dim. Hit the lick, join the panel, bring a take, bring a laugh, bring a whole new spin. Every voice in the room, make the timeline boom, let the wild talk begin. Welcome to the show, make the chat move, baby, type fast, don't lose the thread. Drop your comments, flood the feed, keep it spinning till the signal goes red. From the front row seats to the lurkers in the back, everybody ride this way. Shit across social media, tuned in live, this is what you crave. Jesus. Social media, we live right now. Remember the name. Cool Jesus. Cool Jesus. Cool Jesus.
Posted on the porch, Lil Spoon got a big end. Don't scroll fast like what the hell, heaven. See the whole thing blur from the screen to the street. Somebody wildin' out and I'm watching from the seat. Group chat lit up, then the clip hit the feed. 1 second calm, next second everybody knows it. Tell me why I go like that, tell me why I go so quick. One post turn into 10 and the whole block get mixed. Lil Spoon lean back with that grin on his face. Say run it back, then he points at the place. What's that crazy wild shit? On the porch, Lil Spoon in the cut, say run that back once more. What's that crazy wild shit? On the porch, Big N got it jumping and we peeping through a door. Somebody talk slick, now screenshots flying. One bad move online, got the whole town lying. Heard a voice, no leak, then a petty little thread. Folks eating off drama like it's dinner and bread. Lil Spoon keep records like a judge with a laugh. If the mess get messy, he gon' double it fast. He don't start the fire, he just fan that smoke. And when the next clip drop, he already know. Tell me why I go like that, tell me why I go so quick. One post turn into 10 and the whole block get mixed. Lil Spoon lean back with that grin on his face. Say run it back, then he point to the place. Watch that crazy wild shit on the porch, Lil Spoon in the cut, say run it back once more. Watch that crazy wild shit on the porch, Big N got it jumping and we peeping through the door. Ain't gotta go outside when the whole world crashing. One tap, one swipe, and the mess keep mashing. Lil Spoon with the big end, laughing at the same porch, same chair, different kind of me. Why that crazy wild shit on the porch, Lil Spoon in the cut, they running back once more. Why that crazy wild shit on the porch, Big N got it jumping and we peeping through the door. We seen it all.
The spoon in the driver's seat, tongue out, wide grin. Talking about motel carpets, lipstick on the skin. Body count, basic steam, chugging down that scene. Hand on the pistol, other hand where the curves begin. Yeah, Uncle Tom in the back row Bible, pocket notes, highlighting old amendments, underlining quotes. Talking about oaths and vows, signatures and votes. Trying to steal the wheel with speech stuck in his throat. It's a duel in my dome. Who gon' ride today? Ride today. One hand on the halo, one hand in the gray. Lil Spoon say, live fast. Tom say, walk straight. Two kings in one seat throne. Yeah. Who decide my fate? It's a duel in my dome. Go banging in my brain. Headlights on the back road, courthouse in the rain. One voice say more, one voice say wait. Two hearts in a one chest cage. Who control this weight? Spoon see a short skirt, he like turn his car. Burning all his paychecks at the corner bar. Breath smell like danger, eyes on every star. Saying you ain't really living if you ain't going too far. Tom count calendars, thinking about a ring. Down payment, front porch, quiet evenings in spring. Talking school boards, flags, all that dude it brings. Arguing freedom ain't free if you don't guard things. Yeah, Spoon, yeah, loosen up, Tom bar, tighten down. Spoon on a nightcap, Tom on a cap and gown. Spoon chase a quick fix, Tom chase a hometown. Both of them swinging on my nerves like a battleground. It's a duel in my dome. Who gon' ride today? Ride today. One hand on the halo, one hand in the gray. Lil Spoon say, live fast. Tom say, walk straight. Two kings in one seat wrong. Hey. Who decide my fate? It's a duel in my dome. Banging in my brain. Headlights on the back road, courthouse in the rain. One voice say more, one voice say wait. Two hearts in a one chest cage. Who control this weight? Yeah. Spoon in the mirror light, let it drive till we crazy. Spoon in the mirror light, you just burning up cage. Yeah. Spoon in the mirror light, let me drive till we crash. Tom in the mirror like you just burning the cash. Both on the glass, breath fall, leaving ash. I'm the one in the middle trying to sort that they trash. Spoon win, I wake up handcuffed, half dressed. If Tom win, I lie awake, choke on what ifs in my chest. So I'm talking to the ceiling, asking who knows best. Maybe I need both voices, just not both. If they say it's all in my mind, but it's all hidden in plain sight. Turn the screen up, kill the lights. Tell me who you trust when the truth don't line right. Hidden in plain sight. Yeah. Hidden in plain sight. Whole world sleep, but my eyes on bright. Whole world sleep, but my eyes on. Moonwalk looking like a movie set. Flash still waving in a place with no breath. Question one time, they said, boy, don't stress. Funny how the lies get loud when you test. Globe in the class, but the plane fly flat. Map stretched out while the routes look whack. Say we spinning fast, but the lake sick blast. If it all adds up, why the map don't match? Dig down deep, talk hollow in the car. Old folk tales been talking about the dog. Underground cities, what they build bunkers for. If it's all just a joke, why they guard every flow? They say it's all in my mind, but it's all hidden in plain sight. Turn the screen up, kill the lights. Tell me who you trust when the truth don't line right. Hidden in plain sight, yeah. Hidden in plain sight. Whoa, whole world sleep, but my eyes on bright. whole world sleep, but my eyes on. War in the day to change the name. Fake paperclip pages got them all in the game. New sky show hologram on your face. Project that fear, then they tell you it's grace. JFK riding ain't like what he knew. Talk too close by the certain little new. Put a man out, then they rewrite school. Now every class picture paint him the fool. Neck full of stars, talk slick on the stage. Museum guard trying to lock up the cage. Laugh at the crowd while he point at the page. Call you dumb if you step out the maze. Every suit in DC, twist the same tree. Bloodline braided like a twisted oak seed. Smile on the screen, but the roots on me. Different front door, same back scene. It's all in my mind, but it's all hidden in plain sight. Turn the screen up, kill the lights. Tell me who you trust when the truth don't line right. Hidden in plain sight, yeah. Hidden in plain sight, hey. World sleep, but my eyes on bright. World sleep, but my eyes on. So there ain't no guy still reading no scrolls, trying to find one sign. Book tucked deep that they pull from the shelf. He knock in the dark while they preach something else. Dino Bones dance in the flickery mode. Sell them to the kids while the real stone's cold. Aliens pop on a late night cam. Blink thing is gone when the jet stream slams. UFO label kiss claws, nothing there. Funny how they
on the grind, yeah, I do this all the time. Yo, wake up in the morning, go get a state of mind. I done feel so many times, but I gotta keep trying. I ain't giving up, nigga, put it all on the line,
Ooh, what is the deal? I am lime green as hell today. Alright, I guess you wouldn't call it lime green. God damn it, keeps hitting shit. What is up, good people? What is up? What's going on? Today is our Conspiracy Wednesday. I said yesterday we were going to talk about these flock cameras. Not enough people on here gives a shit about it, but they only give a shit when it comes down to it. But most people didn't know they have flock drones out here. That's another thing that is coming to us in America. In a city, town, county near you, they will be start implementing these. Well, I know fire stations already have them. Some police stations have them. With the flock drones, I don't know how they're gonna use them per se, but I think that's an overextension of zealotness from the police, in the guise of we're just trying to keep you safe. We're trying to keep you safe from the bad guys, when we already know. The Supreme Court already ruled that they don't have a job to keep us safe. So why the hell do they want us over policed? It's just what do they call it? Oh God, it's called something. I'm losing my brain. It's okay. I'll figure it out eventually. When a word comes to me, I'll bring it to you. I think it's not militarization. But it's shit. It doesn't matter. It does not matter what it's called. Just know that they are out here seeking to record your every move, and if you like it or not, it's up to you. But we're not going to talk about that up front and personal. We're going to talk about other things, and then we'll get into it. Because right now, like I said, it's Conspiracy Wednesday day, and every time I get something new from the place where I choose to work, which is a great place, it's called NASA. NASA, yeah, I said it right. Damn, I kind of spelled it fast, I forgot what it was. Well, I don't think this is a new video, but it's one for the books. I think I might as well bring it to you and see what you all think, and we'll go from there. Hold on, let me bring it up real quick. Facebook. I'm no longer banned on Facebook, so y'all know that. I'm no longer banned on Facebook. All right, so let's bring it up here. There we go. Oh wow, that's an ugly shot. So let me fix that. Hold on. Now I gotta do some goddamn finagling and shit. Alt. Oh, that's the wrong one. Maybe this is it. Oh, that's still not it. What the fuck? There it goes. It's this one. There it goes. Boom. And then we can bring that up. And then we'll take this side and we'll do the same exact thing. Whoop. Disappear that shit. Because you don't need to see my desktop like that. Yeah, you don't need to see it. But here we go. You know what? Let me do something else. Hold on. Let me stop this because I think I'm doing something wrong. And I think OG told me what I was doing wrong. But let me go back to where we're at. Let me go to what is the oh yeah, main screen. There we go. OG taught me something about goddamn what the hell is this shit called? I can't do that. I can't do it. That means I'll be no, never mind. We'll go back to what I was doing. Yeah, I'll go back to what I was doing. So let me go back to the giant screen. And let me share this again and go back to what I was doing. Because, you know, it's going to mess up on my side. So, again, people call me a flat earther. I'm not a flat earther. I'm not a round earther either. I think us as humans don't have a fucking clue. And I think the government lies to us. And, you know, I have questions that are never answered. And when they're given answered, they're half answers, half truths. So I just choose not to believe them. But, hey, when you get more information, you just got to ask yourself, what is the truth? And I like to listen to a lot of people talk. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. So if I can get some more clarification from shit and people want to offer more information, why not take it in? Why not take it in and absorb what they're giving us and go from there? And that's what I'm doing. I've been doing that since I've been born. I question my parents. I question the Bible, religion. I question all that shit because you know what? If you don't question it, you'll never get a good answer. Or even if you do get an answer, you may not like it, but at least you got someone to answer something because there's a lot of things in this world that are not answered. And I like answers. You know, I like answers. I like the truth. I'm always trying to get to the bottom of the truth. So seeing as how no one really wants to give it to us, we got to go listen to other people talk. And maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong. I don't know. You take for what you want out of it. Me, I'll keep questioning. So let's get into this.
Let's say this is Earth and this is Paxi flying around Earth, and Paxi always wants to look at Earth. If she didn't change her attitude in space as she flies around, after about 90 degrees, she will be pointing with her feet towards Earth. But she always wants...
Whoa. That's not how it was explained to me. But hey, we're learning something. Hold on. Now, listen, y'all must know. That was a gem she dropped right there. Let's listen to that shit again. That was a gem.
And this is Paxi flying around Earth, and Paxi always wants to look at Earth. If she didn't change her attitude in space as she flies around, after about 90 degrees, she will be pointing with her feet towards Earth. But she always wants to look at Earth. So as she flies around, she also tilts around her axis like that. So that by the time she's made a whole orbit around Earth, she has also done a full somersault.
Oh, so the ISS has to change orientation.
What? That's not how it was explained before. We're gonna need to get these motherfuckers get their story together. Okay, let's let them finish. Let them finish.
To keep facing the Earth. Well, how come pilots don't need to do this? How come every pilot we debate says they never need to nose down? So the ISS needs to change orientation, but an airplane flying halfway across the Earth doesn't need to change?
That's a good fucking question. If the ISS, which they say is flying at 17,000 miles per hour, I think it's 17. Let me. I think it's 17,500 miles an hour. Let's ask this again. How fast is the International Space Station flying in space?
The International Space Station travels at roughly 17,500 miles per hour, 28,000 kilometers per hour, completing an orbit around Earth every 90 minutes.
Yes. So just think how many times it has to tilt itself to go around the entire globe. But why, like they said, they say pilots don't have to go nose down when they're flying across the world. It just doesn't make sense. If I'm flying from goddamn what the fuck is that? The UK, and I want to go to the South Pole. You're telling me I don't have to go down and around and change your orientation to always face towards the Earth? But as the good old white woman said on there, if you just keep going across, you're gonna be, your legs are gonna be facing the Earth, or the space station will be facing. Her feet will be, the tail will be facing the Earth as she keeps going straight. It's amazing how that works, huh? It's amazing. I got questions.
Change orientation? Yeah, the Earth's flat. She even admitted it would show up on the gyroscope because it maintains rigidity in space. So why doesn't it show up on the gyroscope when the plane flies halfway across the Earth? Welcome to Flat Earth.
Yeah, it's a pitch attitude, but yeah.
Maintains rigidity in space, right? So if you were to tilt the plane up, down, roll, it'll show up on the attitude indicator, right? Okay. So if you were to fly from the North Pole, or, to say Australia to the south under here, would your attitude indicator be upside down?
No, it wouldn't.
Welcome to Flat Earth.
So as she flies around, she also tilts around her axis like that.
Do you adjust nose down around the globe every minute when you fly at 500 miles per hour?
No.
So as she flies around, she also tilts around her axis like that.
How often do you have to adjust for the curvature of the Earth?
You don't have to adjust. You're flying at a constant altitude above the Earth.
If you maintain the altitude around the globe, is this line curved?
Yeah.
But you said you don't need to dip the nose down to account for curvature.
You maintain the same altitude around the globe. Is this line curved?
The line curves because we're taking into consideration the curvature of the Earth. We do not need to nose down at all.
Does the
That's not what the government is saying. That is not what the government is saying. Someone is lying. Someone's lying. Someone is fucking lying, and I don't know who. I need someone to tell me the truth. Someone tell me the truth. Is the white bitch saying the International Space Station doesn't have to tilt its shit, but the rest of the motherfuckers do? The pilots do? Come on, man. I thought the motherfuckers in the space station are pilots, but yeah, whatever. I find that some of these extreme right folks are flat earthers. Well, you know what? You're right, I would say, because most of the extreme right are more Christian valued, kingdom minded. And what the flat earthers are trying to say is that the government is trying to not show that God exists or something like that. They try to disprove that God exists, i.e. scientists. But yeah, I'll agree with you with that statement, Kingdom Mind, absolutely. But what the heck this woman is saying, it only makes sense that they would have to nose down if they're, say you're going from the North Pole to the South Pole. You can't just keep flying straight, because if you keep flying straight, you're going to go somewhere. You're not going to go to the South Pole. It don't make sense. Doesn't make sense to me. Someone needs to explain it. Explain.
aircraft ever need to dip its nose down to account for curvature?
No.
So whenever an anti-flat earther on TikTok tells you that the plane would not need to change orientation and would not need to nose down to follow the curvature of the Earth, they are literally going against their own globe religion and against what the ISS has to do allegedly around the Earth. The Earth is flat. That's why the plane flies like the Earth is flat and stationary. And even if it was flying around an alleged curve, the gyroscope would change orientation because it maintains rigidity in space, which is also what this person in the ISS is claiming. That doesn't happen in reality.
It looks as though the gyroscope has tilted that way. However, we know that that's not possible because the gyroscope is rigid. It maintains its orientation in space. So,
see what I'm saying? Someone's lying. Someone's fucking lying. Who's telling the truth? Who is telling the fucking truth?
what happened? Well, the gyroscope has maintained its orientation in space, but the space station has tilted around it. So let's say this is Earth and this is...
The space station has tilted around it. What up, Stephanie T? How's you doing? How you been? How your mama and them? All right, so we're going to leave that one. I think I got one more. Yeah, this one right here. This one right here. Let me go ahead and... I gotta do it is I gotta share it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Bam. 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 They hate black Jew Mexicans and my people, the Asians, which I understand they call Jesus a dirty Jew. Ooh, well, he kind of was a dirty Jew. He had dirty feet, you know what I'm saying? He was walking around and kicking mud stumps and motherfucking dirt, you know what I'm saying? He had dirty feet. That's why he had them hoes clean his feet off. I mean, not the hoes. He had the lepers clean. Not the lepers. He had them hoe lepers cleaning his feet. Yeah. They had to put that oil on his feet. You know what I'm saying? He liked that oil. Jesus loved that oil, boy. Ooh, that was a good... Kingdom minded. Hear me out. Hear me out. Was Jesus and Diddy related? They both like that goddamn oil. They both like that oil, baby. Ooh wee! I'm telling you, Lake of Fire coming up. They both like that oil, baby. Hey, I don't know what to tell you. Let's go. Go on now.
1931, Auguste Piccard became the first man to reach the stratosphere at an altitude of 51,775 feet. That's much higher than the maximum cruising altitude of all existing commercial flights. In this popular science article, Piccard described the Earth as follows. It seemed a flat disk with upturned edge. Then in 1933, Russian aeronauts reached an altitude of 62,304 feet. That's higher than the maximum cruising altitude of the Concorde jet and higher than the alleged commercial flights of the MiG-29. This is how popular science described the aeronauts' experience. Looking down, they tried in vain to detect any curvature of the Earth's horizon. Of course, Piccard and the Russians should have seen the curvature of the Earth at those altitudes, but they didn't, even though they wanted to. Kudos to them for their honesty. Although I will be sharing high-altitude balloon footage at much higher elevations.
I mean, look how flat that shit is, man. Come on, man. Where the curve at? Where the curve, baby? Someone lying. Are you a flat earther or are you a globist? Whatever the fuck that is. They don't even know what shape the globe is. Is it oblong or whatever the fuck? Is it circled? What the fuck is it? A sphere? What the fuck is it? Huh? At least flat earthers say it's one thing. It's flat, motherfucker. At least they can stick to something. These motherfuckers don't know what it's gonna be. But yeah, I mean, these are legit, so-called legit, scienced out thoughts, and they didn't see what they wanted to see, which is the curvature of Earth. So who am I to believe?
proving there is no curvature and no axial rotation.
Look at that shit.
These testimonies from these unbiased aeronauts in the 1930s evince that no one you know has ever seen the curvature of the Earth belying the claims of the globe propagandists. On May 27th, 1931, Auguste Piccard became the first man to reach the stratosphere at an altitude.
Reached the stratosphere. He reached the stratosphere. I wonder how did he die? I mean, how did he get down? I mean, I don't know. My cousin says flat as hell, cuz. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I don't know if it's flat. But I know the flat earthers out here say, you know, no one's seen the curvature of the earth. I would like, except for these liars that say they went to space. The liars that say they went to space, they always say they saw the curvature. But, you know, they went to the moon, right? As they were going to the moon, no one decided to take that GoPro camera that they were using, the GoPro, I think it was the 7. But let me make sure. Hold on 1 second. What cameras did Artemis have affixed in its capsule when they went to the moon?
The Orion spacecraft includes several fixed, specialized cameras. Fixed in-cabin cameras, 3 wireless internal cameras fixed to capture views out the front pilot window.
Nah, that's not the answer.
Over the commander's seat instrument panel.
I don't care about that. Did Artemis and the Orion capsule have GoPro cameras? What GoPro series did they have inside the Orion that they were using?
Yes, NASA equipped the Orion spacecraft with modified GoPro HERO4 black action cameras.
Nigga, they had the Hero 4. Nigga, I ain't had the Hero 4 since goddamn 2012. I don't know if it's 2012, but I think the Hero 4 was 2012. Let me see. The Hero 4. Nigga, the Hero 4. Black Pro. Come on, man. You got to be fucking kidding me, man. The Hero 4. Not the Hero 11, the Hero 12. Black. You know what I'm saying? No. They had the... Let me find out. When did the GoPro Hero 4 camera come out to customers?
The GoPro HERO4 was released to retail customers on October 5th, 2014, following its official announcement on September 29th, 2014.
So it came out a day before my middle son's birthday. The Hero 4 Black came out October 5th. October 5th, 2014. You telling me that these motherfuckers couldn't? Now, I know how much we spring for bolts to be made. I know how much money we spend on tethers, you know, this thing to strap yourself in. I know how much we spring for O-rings. I know how much we spend for light bulbs. I know how much we pay for flashlights, gloves, the fucking fire retardant suits. I know how much money we spend on those, right? You telling me we can't use a Hero 11? Hero 10? And that was 2023. The Hero 10? No, we had to go back to 2014 era motherfucking technology. Something just ain't right. The Hero 4. Except October 5th. Fuck out of here. Like I said, them motherfuckers be lying, right? Because neither one of them sorry ass astronauts could not turn around, face that motherfucking Hero 4 camera, GoPro camera, at the motherfucking Earth You're telling me it was too pitch black, you couldn't see the earth? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because, you know, the moon is not bigger than the earth. Why didn't we not get nothing? No actual pictures. And the pictures that they gave to us, they showed the moon being lit up. No, the front side of the moon being dark that you can see, but the back side being lit up. That don't make no goddamn sense. It don't make no motherfucking sense. But that's the picture that they sent out to the motherfucking globe, and niggas was believing that shit. It's insane. The lies that they tell and niggas believe just because of nostalgia. And they don't even know why they have nostalgia for the motherfucking NASA. They don't know why they have nostalgia towards it. The same reason why they don't understand why they supposedly believe that there was actually dinosaurs. They don't know why they believe it. They just believe it like an empty fucking vessel that they are. What do they call them? NPCs. This is crazy. OG with $2 said $1.10 plus some cents for the bills. That's a fact. Y'all go ahead and be like goddamn OG do dirty with the $2 and say all we ask for is $1.10. You know, $1.10 to get the bills paid around here. OG, thank you for supporting the motherfucking scrizine. Let me give you something. Gotta find it first. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. They say I only rap about getting dollars. Well, I don't see the problem. Pardon me, I thought niggas wanted out of poverty. Is it just me? If so, let me not stand in the way of your broke ass destiny. It's the check for me, cause if I ain't there to get paid, you ain't got a check for me. Can't live broke, can't die broke, cause if I die broke, I can't rest in peace. If money ain't your necessity, send your motherfucking check to me. Hit my line, you can reach me at 1-900, nigga, please. Absolutely. That's my motherfucker. Let me put that across my motherfucking. You know, so you can send your check to me. My phone number is 1-900, nigga, please. I don't even know if that's a real number, if it can actually fit, but hey, whatever. Thank you, OG, for supporting the stream, my good sir. You know, I got you back. Man, why is it so goddamn close? That shit crazy close. All right. Matter of fact, that was actually fun. I might wanna continue on that fucking avenue. What the fuck was that? Something dinged the shit out of me. Oh, my wife commented. There it goes. Let me see what they got. All right, we got another one, right? I'm gonna stick with this for a little bit because you know this flat earther shit versus the globe earther shit is like one of my things that I like to talk about, but you know, I know everyone doesn't like talking about it, and you know I truly don't give a damn. To be honest with you, because it's fun to me, and I get a kick out of it. Kicking out motherfucking teeth in who say that they not flat earthers, because you are. I mean, not flat earther, that's your globe earther. Because your shit doesn't make any sense. But we got another brilliant white woman that's going to tell us about whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck.
One thing that gives away the International Space Station hoax is the women. Now, women on zero-G planes with long hair, their hair flows naturally in the air. Women on the International Space Station, because this is all fraud, no matter what she does, no matter how she bounces around, you would expect her hair to flow in the air, and it does not happen.
Wait a minute, you telling me there's just some more bullshit? These bitches put starch in their hair to make it motherfucking stand still? I believe it. Sir, you ain't said nothing but a thing. Let's go back to where he started, because that was some interesting shit. Right? This is some interesting shit. Y'all don't like it, but it's the truth.
One thing that gives away the International Space Station hoax is the women.
Look at this shit. Come on. Man, we know these goofy ass bitches look stupid.
Now, women on zero-G planes.
Zero-G right there. The hair just flows so natural and beautiful. Only thing that can make it better would be in blonde. You know, even though she's a dark-haired woman, we know the blonde hair is the best.
The long hair, their hair flows naturally in the air.
Look at that. There we go. Look at that blonde hair.
On the International Space Station.
Look at this shit. Look at this. And another thing that makes it seem so goddamn fake is they're going 17,500 miles per fucking hour. Miss me with that bullshit. That's another dead giveaway that that's bullshit.
Because this is all fraud. No matter what she does, no matter how she bounces around, you would expect her hair to flow in the air, and it does not happen. Their hair will never look like that because it's permed.
That you could take a human hair and use it stretched out to push against a wall or a handrail, and it takes really that little effort.
Ever met someone who is so extremely dumb that they don't know how stupid they actually are? Armed with an unhealthy bias of illusory superiority, these low-ability people cannot objectively evaluate their own mental shortcomings. In other words, they are too stupid to know how stupid they are.
It's a damn shame.
One thing that gives away the International Space Station hoax is the
guy fly you up.
Where do these... As a black person...
Okay, don't...
Damn, he way down there.
Let's go. Let's get off there. Let's get off of there. Mine's right. Oh my goodness, it's just terrible. It is fucking terrible how these people just lie, bro. It's just terrible how they lie. But off that subject, let's go to something that is another hoax that is near and dear to my heart. It happened that started in 2020, right? Motherfuckers was supposedly dying from shit, but we know they're fucking liars. They died from maltreatment, whatever the fuck it is. They died from not being treated at all for the flu and pneumonia. That's why they died. But it keeps saying a whole bunch of bullshit. But you know, let's hear some of the lies they spoke on. And people just went along with their shit just like they do with everything. And for some reason, these motherfuckers were popular. And being a popular person, because it was a popularity. If you read this sorry sacks of shit diary that he had, they exposed that this motherfucker was a piece of shit. But you had motherfuckers, people that was pushing the bullshit, actually praise this nigga. And he did nothing for American people but give them fear, a fucked up goddamn vaccine, and lies. It's all it is. But let's go. Let's
Get vaccinated while you're thinking about having a baby, before you're thinking about having a baby, while you're pregnant with your baby, or after you've delivered your baby. There is no bad time. There is no bad time.
Now, mind you, with this, let me break this up. Let me bring this a little bit closer for you. Let me break it down. Let me bring it down right here. Bring it a little closer for you. Yeah. Now, mind you, they were pushing for pregnant people to get the jab. Pushing for women to get the jab. Now, they knew that it was fucked up. Now, if you see the text released by Anthony Fauci shows that he knew there was something wrong with pregnant women taking a vaccine. But you got the bitch from the CDC who was out there always talking with Dr. Fauci. You just seen the bitch. You just seen it. Let me bring the ugly bitch back. Let me bring the ugly bitch back. Hold on. You seen her. You seen the bitch. Yeah. She was on every news station, just like Dr. Fauci. Yes, this bitch. Matter of fact, I can't remember the bitch name, but we're gonna find out. Who was the CDC director during COVID in 2021, 22, 23?
Dr. Rochelle
Walensky. Yes, that's that bitch. Dr. Walensky. Yes, that hoe. You see her push that shit. That was her. You know, she went hand in fucking hand with that sorry piece of shit, Dr. Fauci. But, you know, people like me is like, hey, I wouldn't take that shit. If you could pay me $1 million, I'm not taking that shit, nigga. No way. He's going to have to lose my motherfucking job. Because I ain't taking it if I was working. I'm not taking no shot. I don't give a fuck about going nowhere. Listen, I can be a hermit anywhere, goddammit. I don't need to go nowhere. I'm married. I need to go out these streets for. But I still went out in these streets. You know, if they're saying I couldn't do something. You know what was funny about this shit? Like I say every time. People who were religious, believed in Jesus. Hardcore believed in Jesus. Somehow didn't believe in Jesus when the pandemic came around. Crazy work. Crazy work. They believed in these bitches. This bitch, sour ass Dr. Birx. Now, don't leave that bitch out. Dr. Birx, she was one of them. And Dr. Fauci. Those three motherfuckers believed in them like they was the next coming of Jesus.
Get vaccinated while you're thinking about having a baby, before you're thinking about having a baby,
They laughed
while you're
about
pregnant
it.
with your baby, or after you've delivered your baby. There is no bad time. There is no bad time.
Look at these
indicated
motherfuckers.
in one message here that after the second dose of the vaccine, it could be, quote, associated with miscarriage in the first trimester.
Wow. And that was in 2021.
Get vaccinated while you're thinking about
That
having
was
a
in
baby.
2021. And he kept pushing that shit. They kept doing it. Nothing is related. There's no deaths related to the vaccination. Bullshit, bitch. Paralyzation, motherfucking myocarditis, all that shit. But no, y'all trust the scientists. The ones, the same motherfuckers who said they don't know what a woman is. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. The same motherfuckers that say trans women are women.
Gay.
Fuck out of here. No, I just can't trust them motherfuckers. I just don't trust them motherfuckers. Oh, I just did the wrong thing. Let me take it off. It's just bad. This is a bad fucking look, bro. It's a bad look. But no. They did. But there was that. Let's get this bitch off my screen because I can't stand her. I don't even know what the fuck this is about, but I'm going to bring Al Sharp Tongue up here. I want him to talk to you before we get into the goddamn flock camera system. We didn't miss a beat. Went through a lot of savings, and I'm still bothered by that. Missed all the free money. That's a fact. We missed some free money out here in these streets, boy. That free money was just missing out there. That shit was crazy. That shit, boy. I'm with you, Kingdom Mind. We missed that munyon. Let me press play.
But I got your history in Mississippi, and the history tells me black boy go out with 3 white kids come back. There's a blurred story on what happened. Now y'all all hostile and all upset. Didn't have the keys, but then you had the keys. Some about this don't make sense given your history. And I'm going to stay on this until we find out what happened. It may be nothing, but we're not going to leave that up to chance with people that are distorted. We going to stay on this case. And lastly,
yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Lastly, since they want to talk about lawsuits, one of the things tying your morning together, Tiffany, they may come back, as you suggested, playing right-wing politics with this, with the local prosecutor, maybe even with the federal people. But if we have a change in January, and there is a Democratic House, I said that if Hakeem becomes a speaker, he needs to have the chair of judiciary subpoena them to the Judiciary Department, testify on those. That's what this vote means. We need to have a check and balance of government. so that we got somewhere to go. We can't depend to go to Trump's Justice Department.
First off, dumb motherfucker, that's a local case. That's not a federal case. What are we doing here? And then on top of that, you're gonna subpoena some kids to talk about it? What you gonna get from it? You ain't sending them to jail. You ain't gonna get no information out of it. I thought you just wanted the truth. When did politics get into this? Why are you saying that the Republicans are gonna bring this in? And we haven't heard nothing about them bringing politics in. The only ones that we've heard bring this into politics is you motherfuckers, man. At least that's what I think. I don't be watching all these channels, but these motherfuckers are the ones who brought us into politics. He just started. No one else was talking about politics but this motherfucker. But this is what I wanted to talk about, and I forgot. This was my next topic, which was, why is politics? Absolutely, Jay Villa. Why is politics in this fucking case? It shouldn't be. I thought you wanted to get to know the truth. And if you bring politics into this, everything's a fucking lie, because all politicians lie, and all you motherfuckers up on your goddamn soapbox are fucking liars, to include his parents. Yeah, I said it. Them bitches is liars too. Why you still ain't give over that motherfucking phone, motherfucker? I still don't understand that. Why ain't you gave over that goddamn phone yet? Huh? I thought you wanted to know the truth, bitch. Yeah, I call her a bitch. I don't give a fuck. Niggas die every day, B. Someone gonna be calling my wife a bitch and me a bitch as soon as I motherfucking die. Call my mama a bitch when I die. So it don't matter. I don't care. She'll be all right. She been called worse. Why are they bringing politics? This is crazy. Is this boy George Floyd all over again? No. They ain't burned down shit yet. So no, it ain't even close to George Floyd, to be honest with you. They didn't give the bat signal to tear up shit yet. They didn't get the bat signal to tear up shit. But hold on, let me find my other thing. Because we got another person, that was found hung out in these streets in North Carolina. North Carolina. Black man found hanging. Did y'all hear about that? They found another black man found hanging in the streets, nigga, in the motherfucking streets. And let's bring this up. Oh, they fucked you got. Yeah, that's crazy. I hope they didn't. Okay. All right. Oh, that's the update. I don't want the update. I want the first time you heard it. Yeah. To bring this to the front of the congregation. Stop it. I got it. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I gotta fix some shit. My shit I've been hearing a lot of things in my head. I'm not going crazy. I'm not going crazy, guys. I'm not going crazy. I'm not going crazy. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I'm not going crazy. All right. Here we go. You see it. Let me go ahead and boom. Now I gotta share it. There we go. You see it. Oh, damn, I forgot to drop the motherfucking link. God dang it. Let me drop this link in the chat. Now, yeah. You see who's up there. Mr. Lawyer himself, who got a whole bunch of master's degree and masters of science, masters of whatever. I forgot all the shit he was master of. Of the paper mill school or the degree mill schools. Yeah. Let me go ahead and pin that to the top. Yeah, we're gonna pin that to the top. If y'all want to come up, you can. If not, hey, we're gonna roll this. Now, my question to you guys is, do you think this motherfucker hung himself? Let's listen to Dr. Rashad Richey. Dr. Rashad Richey. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let it play. It. but I want to put myself on the screen more because I don't want them to say that I am stealing this content. I'm just gonna, because it is TYT, they might do it. I don't know if they will, but let's listen to what he's saying.
A tree in North Carolina. We actually have a photo.
Oh, let's give you the photo.
That was from.
Let me get this. What I'm gonna do? I'm going back and forth, reporting the information. There you go. There you go. You see it. Fire rescue right there. You see it. That man strangling and dangling. All right. That's important information. You see it. You see it. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put myself back on the screen so I don't get, hit with a motherfucking anything. We gonna coon Jesus this shit here.
North Carolina, the body of an unidentified man found hanging from a tree is being investigated.
Black man.
By the Raleigh Police Department.
I'm surprised he didn't say a black man. Black man.
Department as an actual unaliving. Alleged images of the crime scene have been circulating.
Crime scene, someone unalived him. Okay.
Online, that's one of them there.
Black people don't hang themselves, guys. Plus, let's get it together. Black people don't hang themselves. And plus, this happened in North Carolina. So you know all about the South, dog. You know what happens in the South, dog. You know what they do in the South to black people. You know they be unaliving them by hanging them from something. You know how they do it in the South, dog. You know how they do it.
I want to give you the official statement.
Give us a statement, nigga.
From the police.
Give us an official statement,
Quote,
nigga.
August 15th.
Okay.
2026.
Yes.
At approximately 3:07 p.m., Raleigh police officers and medical personnel responded to 318 South McDowell Street in reference to a report of a subject hanging from a tree. Upon arrival, first responders removed the subject from the tree and initiated life-saving measures. The subject was pronounced deceased as a result of his injuries. There appears to be no foul play involved. Okay. There's more to the statement before I get into the second part.
All right. Now, no, you come up. You come up. Oh yeah, you are. Okay. So I just want to know, do black? You can come up, OG. Where we at? Right here. You bring him.
I'm already up. No, leave it on. You should have just left it on the full screen. Ain't coming on camera.
Okay. Black people don't hang themselves, dog. They don't commit suicide by hanging because they know what the tropes are. The mindset of when people see a black man hanging from a tree, what had happened? It's a modern day lynching of the darkies. You know a white man did it, OG. Come on, tell it the truth.
Well, is that the same one we was talking about last time?
No, sir. It's a new one.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I just literally just got in, but like the other one, you got to show me what type it was, and you know what I'm saying. And then
don't worry, I got the picture.
I can distinguish and tell you which one it is. Like I said, the other one, once I definitively found out what type it was and how it was done.
There you go. It's in a tree. In a tree.
It's the same thing. Yeah, same thing as last time. That's not hanging. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I get you. That can definitely be self-inflicted, but go ahead. Yeah, it's only a certain way you can get it done the right way. If you're gonna make it look nostalgic, you want to put the sauce on it, you gotta hang. You gotta come from a branch. You know what I'm saying? Hanging over.
From a branch. He was from a branch, OG.
No, that wasn't hanging over though. You know what I'm talking about? But it looked like
he went like that. Yeah, okay. But here's the problem, OG. It's the South, dog. You know what they do in the South, dog. They know what they do with the South men. They don't like black men in the South. You know those white people, those white devils hate black men just as much as black women hate black men's.
In the South? I thought that was only up north.
No, in the South.
It's something new to me, but I ain't know that.
So you disagree that white men don't hate black men in the South?
But in the South,
Yeah, in the South.
No.
Uh-oh, be careful now. You don't want your black card being taken. Or your nigga card.
How they gonna take my nigga card? Nigga, you can't take mine. I'm more nigga than most people. You know what I'm saying?
They can take it.
You can have that black card. You know what I'm talking about?
No, they're gonna take it, nigga. They're gonna take something near and dear to your heart. That nigga card.
They can't get that nigga card.
They gonna take the nigga card.
I don't know how they can take my nigga card, so they gotta put me 6 foot under.
Okay. Well, they gonna try to take it to you. That's why I said be careful. Be careful. Now
they gonna come aiming for me. Okay. I'm rocking with it. They come fuck with me. But now, yeah, it is what it is, bro. Most of those people are most alike. Most people in the South are really more alike than anything. Yeah. So
I don't know how many times we got to keep preaching that, but motherfuckers don't understand that shit, bro.
It's kind of hard. I just see the up north shit, bro, is way more prevalent than what we deal with down here. Because again, it's only reason why we take it to that extent of what you talk about, because it is something that people say. They ain't gonna sit here and deny. Like people don't be saying, "Oh, it's they in Mississippi or they over here," so it's gonna go down. But I understand people say that, but it's like it's something that don't happen all the time. It's some other places, bro, where that shit is frequently, and these niggas is the ones that's really the problem. It's up north, but yeah, in the South, man, I think it's more them niggas, bro, that kick it with each other than get into it. They more alike than anything, so I don't really see it like that. But the answer for you, I would be yes. In the north, definitely.
Yeah, because there's more segregation there. Motherfuckers don't want to act like the north is such a inclusive place when there's nothing but segregation there. It's crazy. Let me ask Gemini a question. How many hangings of black people happened in 2026?
No official records of hangings or lynchings of black individuals in 2026.
Okay. How many people committed suicide by hanging in 2026 that were black?
There you go.
Official 2026 data is not yet available.
Oh, you're goddamn lying.
National Center for Health Statistics take 1 to 2 years to.
All right. So see, now I gotta go to the place I didn't want to go to because TikTok has everything about the hatred of black people, right? Just to be honest with you, it does. If y'all want to know anything about what's happening in the streets, go to TikTok. They got the up-to-date information, even though it may be wrong, they could be lying.
TikTok detectives. They on their job. Should be able to find anything you need on TikTok.
Let's see. You know what? Let me grab this. I'm gonna go here to Google because they want me to sign in, and I don't know my sign-in thing. All right. So, okay, a black woman was found hanging from a tree in Mississippi. Another black woman this time. Tasia Fortune. Outside of abandoned house. Damn. All right, at least 7 black people have been found hanging this year in 2026. And this new person will be number 8. I will show you their pictures. I don't know the new picture of this other dude, but I'm going to give you this one. Let me stop this. Let me stop this share. Let me stop that one. And let me bring it up. So you guys need to understand that these black people be committing the ultimate crime against thyself. So these are all the darkies that have been found in some type of hanging position.
This nigga crazy.
I'm just listen. Let me bring it closer so y'all can see. That's not the right. Let me bring it down. Let me make sure I gotta see it first. Okay, we good. Okay, we good. Go back. Y'all see them? I mean, y'all tell me. What do y'all think? Do these look like the people that will hang themselves? You know, black people don't hang themselves, dog.
Yeah.
Or am I wrong, OG?
I'm glad to see those pictures because ain't none of them niggas, so this ain't got nothing for me.
Mm-hmm. You don't think the gold chains right there is a nigga, huh?
Nah, hell no.
He said, no, hell no.
Nah, these ain't no niggas up here. These ain't no niggas up here. I know what niggas look like. There ain't no niggas up here. Ain't nothing up there. Them sophisticated folks right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, totally, I think all these racial deletions are just leading up towards the election. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Well, this is what that sorry jigaboo from the zoo, Al Sharptongue, said. You know what I'm saying? They needed to be Congress to be involved. They need to bring him up in front of Congress so they can be subpoenaed to go speak in front of Congress about what they have found, whatever the fuck that means, even though it's a local case. I just don't. Do they understand that there's a such thing as separations of federal and local? But you know, it is what it is. I don't think they understand. But yeah, all these darkies right here. This guy right here, the dude with the dreads. Let me get that dude with the dreads. This guy right here. He don't look like he would delete himself. I don't know why he did that. I just don't understand why he would do such a thing. He has such a good head of hair, and his skin is magnificent, OG. You see.
Okay. Okay. His skin is magnificent.
His skin is magnificent.
Got a little T-Pain on it and everything.
Yeah.
Go do your thing, man.
He got that good skin, OG. I just want to know why. I mean, now, this guy right here, I don't know if let me see if I can bring up let me get rid of his TikTok because he didn't find shit, bitch. Fucking TikTok assholes. This guy right here, right? This guy, right? Oh, you can't see my mouth. Ooh, shit. Oh, what the hell just happened? Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. All right, so this guy right here, Trey Reed, we know he sent messages to his girlfriend that said he wanted to kill himself. So that one was washed underneath the brush. Hey, you know, no harm, no foul. But the rest of these motherfuckers, we don't know, I think. We don't know. So now we got our eighth black person that has met his fate by dangling from a tree, right? And I don't know if they did it to themselves. I don't know. But Rashard Richie from TYT is gonna give us the motherfucking scoop, baby. Let me get back to my notes with Dr. Rashard Richie. Let me bring him back up here. Let me get that off here. Let me bring Dr. Rashad. Where we at? There. That him? Yeah, that's him right there. Share that one. All right, we're gonna get there, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring myself up to the big screen because I don't wanna, get hit because it's TY Tizzle. Let's continue.
From the police, quote, August 15th, 2026.
Okay.
At approximately 3:07 p.m., Raleigh police officers and medical personnel responded to 318 South McDowell Street in reference to a report of a subject hanging from a tree. Upon arrival, first responders removed the subject from the tree and initiated life-saving measures. The subject was pronounced deceased as a result of his injuries. There appears to be no foul play involved. Okay. There's more to the statement. Before I get into the second part of this statement, you're already wondering what is the but-for factor. Why are they concluding that this was self-inflicted? We're going to get into that in a moment. Quote, we want to take a moment to acknowledge the disturbing post that is currently being shared.
We can watch that one.
Regarding this investigation that occurred today. We understand that this loss may be deeply, deeply painful for those who knew and cared about the individual.
Yes, absolutely.
We ask everyone to please be mindful, the family and friends, of the family and friends who are grieving, and to avoid sharing unverified information.
Please don't do it.
Or speculation while investigators continue their work.
Yes. That's an important thing. You hear this? And do you think that the lieutenant there who made this statement for Raleigh police was a white man or a black man?
I don't know. What's the nigga name? DL something Davis?
DL Davis. Dick Lickin' Davis. Down low Davis. He is a police officer. He might be true. I don't know.
He's a lieutenant.
Lieutenant. Well, you know.
He's a public affairs officer. What is that?
He's the one coming out to speak to the people when the chief is unavailable.
Oh, bootleg extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire. He's still a police officer.
Yeah.
That's why I said down low dick liquor. You know?
He just like to lick a boot.
He like a lick a boot.
Yeah.
It's a black man, I think it was a black man. Black man and the chief.
Down low Davis, he gotta be a black man.
And the chief is a black man. A black man. So you had two darkies out here speaking, saying, please, stop sharing or avoid sharing unverified motherfucking information or speculation, which means to infer dumb shit that you don't know nothing about. Not because you know what they do in the South, dog. But you know niggas. You know, and I'm sorry, not niggas. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. For all the niggas, I didn't mean to say y'all. You know these sorry ass black motherfuckers could do exactly that as soon as they got motherfucking ready. Then they heard another nigga was hanging from a tree. What do you think you heard as soon as they heard that shit, OG?
Call the police.
Why would they call the police? No, we want to know what happened. Did you get the white nigga who hung the motherfucker? Did you get the white cracker Peckerwood motherfucking honky who killed him? Because we know the blacks don't hang themselves because of the tropes of the past of Mississippi and North Carolina and the whole entire South. You know what they did to black people back then? We gotta get some answers. That's what they said.
Did they get some answers?
Put up
Fuck no.
The city council member.
Look at him. Look at the dog.
This is Raleigh City Council member Corey Branch.
Corey Branch.
Councilmember Branch on Facebook on Sunday said, quote, yesterday, an African-American male was found hanging from a tree.
That's what he said.
And RPD, along with state and federal officials, are investigating. I ask that we let RPD and the SBI do the investigating and more information to come.
Okay, what was wrong with his statement, OG?
He ain't asked for nobody to come forward with nothing.
Okay, so you say it was lackadaisical. But remember, he is not. He's a. What is it? What did he say? Was a community something? Whatever the fuck. Community board member, or some shit.
Yeah.
He wasn't a police personnel. He said, "Let the police do their motherfucking job." That's what he said. In such good words, let them sorry motherfuckers do their job. But according to the darks, not the niggas, but the darkies. You know who I'm talking about. The niggas with the motherfucking education. The niggas that's pro-black, FBA, DSL, dirty down low dick lickers. You know, all them motherfuckers. Them. The blackity blacks, the wokity wokes, them motherfuckers. I put them all in the same branch.
And the right siders.
Yeah, and right siders too. Them sorry black motherfuckers too. All the blacks, OG. I'm not leaving the black. All of them motherfuckers. Cause you know I got a hatred for the blacks, man. They getting on my motherfucking nerves. Yeah, they niggas get on my nerves. And this nigga's one of them. He a black. He a black too. Let's show his face. You see him? He look like my cousin. We could be. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see something real quick, OG. I'm sorry, I gotta do this real quick. Let me see. We might be cousins up in this motherfucker, man. Except for I got hair. That nigga ain't got no motherfucking hair, boy. Let me see, right? Oh yeah, we can be cousin. Oh, we can be cousin. Yeah.
We can be good. These niggas.
We can be cutting. What? Yeah. It is what it is. We can be cutting. Hey, he a black. He went to school, OG. He got his education. Now ooh, put the wrong one. I put the wrong thing out there.
Got that button on this. I don't know what it means.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's let Rashard, rich dumbass, continue.
End quote. North Carolina tracks violent deaths, including those that come by way of self-infliction, and found that there were nearly 1,600.
Wait a minute. This is some good information. I can't let y'all not see this shit. Wait a second. Let me bring myself back up at the giant screen. Ooh. Wait, you see it? You see it? North Carolina tracks violent deaths, including suicides, and found there were nearly 1,600 reported suicides in 2023, the most recent data available. The majority of suicides among non-Hispanic African American men is 63.3 motherfucking percent involved firearms, followed by hanging at 21.1%. That's a lot. According to state data, more than half of all reported suicide deaths between 2020 and 2024 in North Kakalaki were by firearms. 21.4% of suicides were by hanging, according to state data. So, that means to say that they got a mental problem over there, OG.
It's about 200.
That's crazy.
Between 250 and 400.
Yeah. They out there. Hey, they out there like this.
Probably a little bit lower than that. You know what I'm saying? Probably, probably a little bit lower than that.
Over there.
That's crazy, fam.
Have you ever thought about,
I love life too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm be honest with you. I don't know what most people go through, nigga. I love life, sir. I mean, it's been good to me. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I didn't wake up with the gloomy days like, oh man, I don't want to go to school, man, or I don't want to go to work, man. I mean, like, bro, it's like
I said this.
I love.
OG, I've been saying this since I was a kid. Before I ever try to off me, I'm off about 1,000 motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. Before I even think about it. That's before I even mention that I need to. I gotta off me a whole bunch of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
to even come to the conclusion that I might want to even think about doing this shit.
I'm telling y'all niggas right now, bro. We ever get that chance, bro? If it ever come through, nigga, and they giving out some type of immortality, nigga. It's gonna be a lot of you niggas, like Tom said. I'm gonna have to go and take out to get that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's nothing greater than being here and doing the things that we get to do. I mean, I like I said, I look at other people, bro, and I see what they go, bro. I ain't never had to go through. It's hard to hear sometimes. Like, ooh, I'm like, I done had some fucked up times, boy. It's been some great ones too. So I don't know about y'all, but yeah, I'd rather be here.
Keep in mind you ain't shit. Keep in mind what Tenor says. Is he the kind of cousin that will get in your ass? That's a question, huh? No, sir. I don't know about no cousins. There ain't no cousin getting in my ass. That's crazy. That's insane, Keep in mind. That's wild. I don't know type of cousin that jumps in people's ass like that. That's wild. Do I even have any gay cousins? I have some. Oh, I do have some gay cousins.
I got some, but they ain't never did that. They ain't never tried to get in your ass.
They ain't try to jump in your ass.
No, man. Yeah, man.
What up, mama? How you do that there? How you doing? Yeah, I ain't never had no cousin try to do none of that shit. As a matter of fact, I really wasn't even around a lot of my cousins except for the 5 or 6 that I pretty much grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Other ones I really don't even know. That's why I said I got gay cousins, but I don't really know them like that. I don't even know their names, but I know whose child they are. They're actually my second cousin because they're the kids of my cousin.
Yeah,
but thank you, Kingdom, man.
And go ahead, celebrate.
I'm gonna go ahead. Where we going? Right there. Where that? There we go.
Punch. We appreciate you.
Turn that up.
Hey. Thank you for the money. Thank you for the moolah. Every shot, every light. Turn me to a shooter. Hey. Thank you for the love. All that bounce from the hood. All that bounce from the hood. Hit that button for the porch. You done made it look good. Yeah. Came from the crack in the sidewalk. Now the comments stack like a sidewalk. Big body ride down the block slow. Every tap, every view, that's a bankroll. You ain't just scroll, you stay. You ain't just watch, you pay. Gang in the back, all saying your name. Hold down porch, got your frame in the game. Yeah. Thank you for the money. Thank you for the moolah. Every share, every light. Turn me to a shooter. Thank you for the love. All that bounce from the hood. Hit that button for the porch. You done made it look good.
Yeah. Thank you, Kingdom Mind, for supporting the stream. Like OG.
That hope you jamming, nigga. You done made it look good. Yo. Nah, but everybody knew who they was in my family. We ain't treated. We was told, bro, not to treat them no differently, bro. So they got the same treatment. You know what I'm saying? If you thought you was and you wasn't, it is what it was. You get that same treatment. You got beat up and everything. Yes, you got the same treatment as everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? But you still had to do the same thing we all did. So it was all cool. I don't know how other people did it, but yeah, we knew exactly who they were. We weren't tripping. We weren't tripping at all.
Yeah. No, even if I knew who they were, the reason why I didn't know because they're all the way in Colorado Springs. I was in Oklahoma at the time, and then they're kids of my cousin. So okay.
Our family get-togethers, bro, was crazy, bro. So we used to pull up, like we'll slide together. We'll figure it out, nigga. And next thing you know, we'll be all there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get back to these lies over here. You know, well, they're not lies. I guess we wouldn't classify them as lies. Just his perspective. Let's. What the hell? All right, there we go.
1,600 reported self-inflicted deaths in 2023. The most recent data available, the majority of these unalivings among non-Hispanic African-American men, 63.3% involve firearm, followed by hanging at 21.1%. According to state data, more than half of all reported self-inflicted deaths between 2020 and 2024 in North Carolina happened by way of a firearm. 21.4% were by hanging. That's according to the available data. Now, I'm agreeing with the councilman that the investigation needs to happen, period. You have 3 bodies investigating this. It's an investigation. Understand, that's the actual thing we have been calling for as it relates to the 6 people that investigations concluded quite immediately, no foul play involved, without having the the auspices of the federal government, state investigation, or local investigation being significantly lacking. Put them up. We covered this last week. However, as we covered, at least 6 black people.
All right, hold on. Now I'm gonna give you this more information because y'all can't see it. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it to the forefront and get myself back to the giant screen. You see them? That's 6 of them. That's 6 of them, and they left off Trey. Well, there's a reason why they left off Trey, because Trey was in here already. Why ain't they put Trey in there for the number 7? It's crazy, OG. It's crazy why they didn't put him up there. You know why? Because his girlfriend said that he committed suicide. Crazy how that worked. Yeah. This was a chick in Miami. The chick right here, this one, that was Miami. Found her hanging from the tree. And she was having mental health problems too. She was there for the 4th of July. She probably broke up with her boyfriend. She was out there I don't know. I ain't gonna say what she was out there for, but whatever. It is what it is.
Appreciate you.
But we don't know. I don't know. No one knows. So these are the ones that I guess are unsolved. And if they say they're solved, it's because they just said they committed suicide.
Mm-hmm.
But the other one that they know committed suicide, they didn't put them up there. It's crazy. Crazy work. Crazy work how they do that. That's isn't that misinformation? Would you call that misinformation? Leaving that guy off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to lean towards that's just a little bit of misinformation. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Why would folks want to die by hanging? I don't fucking know. That's weird. You know how long it doesn't take that long for you to die though. It's just you're gonna be shitting on yourself and pissing on yourself real quick. That's what, but I will tell you this, like I told you yesterday, you will pass out before you die. So you're gonna go, but you ain't even gonna know you're gonna go because you're gonna pass out. So you pass out. There actually is a good way to go kingdom minded. If you're gonna go, I would say go by hanging because you pass out and you have no feeling once you pass out, and then you're gonna wake up in the afterlife. It's just like going to sleep and waking up somewhere else, I guess. Yeah. Just saying.
Nigga said, yeah.
I mean, does that not make sense, OG?
I mean, bro, you putting it together. I mean, I wouldn't tell you to do it.
I mean, that's a kind of a peaceful way to die because you don't even know you're hanging. You don't even know you in the afterlife until you just go because you pass out. So, what is it? It's something that I bought. Oh, sewing machine oil. Yeah, just go put it on the, or you can put it on the shelf underneath. Yeah, because you gotta, yeah, shit.
Have been found dead hanging in publicly reported cases across the United States in 2026 alone. Several deaths were quickly classified as self-inflicted by the local police.
Yes.
While families and communities in some cases have questioned those conclusions, especially considering historic context of being black people.
It's the South, dog. It's the South, OG.
Yeah.
It's the South. You know what? Let me ask this question. How many black people have committed suicide by hanging in northern states or eastern states, northeastern states? That's not considered the South.
Specific exact numbers are not maintained in a single public aggregated statistic for this combination of demography, location, and cause of death.
Bitch, shut up. Shut up, bitch. Let me ask my fucking Google, cause this Gemini bitch, she be acting up. This bitch be acting up.
She don't want to give y'all the answers now.
They don't want to give you no answer now.
Hey, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, for sure. None of these motherfuckers want to give out that answer. That's crazy. Yeah. Because they act like black people don't hang themselves in the North. That's crazy. It is what it is. It is what it is. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving and grooving. Let's listen to the rest of this debauchery by this nigga. We got a minute and 15 seconds.
Publicly lynched and killed throughout the country in years past, in particular those that happened
in the South.
The
South.
Now,
what up, Drip?
Traditionally, because I think we've forgotten this part of investigative protocol. Typically, if a local police department is going to make that call and make that call quickly without forensic, without having the medical examiner's official report on file, without providing you any additional information as to cause and effect or their reasoning to come to this conclusion, is usually because they found something. Like a letter that determined it was actually self-inflicted. And they lead
dumbass nigga, or they could have sent text messages to people that said that they felt like they was going to delete themselves. Or there is evidence at the scene, like camera footage that said they deleted themselves. Or Ring door camera where it shows a motherfucker deleted himself. Or there's a lot of evidence that you can get like that to decide what did happen to this motherfucker that you don't need to put out there for everyone. You dumb motherfucking fake ass whatever the fuck you are, because all those degrees don't mean shit. You one of the black people I can't stand, Rashad Richie. You're a lie. You're a nigger and a liar. Well, you're a nigger and a liar.
That letter. And typically, even if the person who's deceased left a letter, they still investigate to make sure that they close any loose end that perhaps was open.
So that was Rashad Richie. That was his first thing with letting us know a 32-year-old man was found deceased in North Carolina, and it was suspicious. It was suspicious because it's the South, dog. You know what happens in the South, dog. They be lynching them darkies in the South, dog. They do it. They haven't stopped lynching motherfucking darkies since the inception of lynching darkies in the South, dog. You know. Rashad. Something is wrong with you. Something's wrong with this nigga, man. Why would you even come out when they told you not to over exaggerate this shit? They told you not to put out misinformation. And
Black male found hanging from.
All they did was do that. Like, bruh, come on, man. Is this the update? Where the update at? There it is. Here's the update.
We brought you a story.
Yeah.
Hey, we're good with you, Drip.
We got it back, dog. We got the update for us, OG. The update.
Let's see it.
Let's see it. From Rashad Rich Helmsley. Yeah, you see him? Look at that face. That's a face only a mother could love. John the Baptist with the $20 said, Tom with a bad take on Rashad. You a lie. You tell me where I missed that with Rashad, because I ain't missed. All I know is he came out here and gave a bad take. Rashad gave a bad take for real. After the black media person for the police said, oh, not to motherfucking jump to conclusions. The motherfucking city council member said, do not let the police do their job. The lieutenant came out and said, this is what we found. And then, now all these people are black, OG. All of them is black. But it's the South, dog. And you know these niggas. I mean, I'm sorry. My bad. I don't mean to disrespect you that much, OG. These blacks out here don't even believe the black chief, lieutenant, media personality, that's the lieutenant, nor the black black county commissioner. So it just they don't trust black men, OG. They hate black men. And all they said was don't jump to conclusion. We working on it, man. But right now, it shows that right now from the information that we got and through our investigation right now as we speak, it shows no foul play. So no, John the Baptist, this was not a bad take on Rashard, the dick licker, Richie. But thank you for the $20 super chat. It ain't working. There it goes. Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. Go get the money, 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 go get the money. I got it. Push it, 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 push it. My bad. All right, we're going to get to this Rashard Richie, but thank again, John the Baptist for the $20 cash out. What up, Lord ADS? We found another darkie hanging from a tree, Lord ADS. And we have an update from Rashard, the dick licker Richie, from TYT. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
John the Baptist with the $5 said, OG, Tom read the out of order word correctly on my last super shot. Supre cot. The super cot. Okay. All right.
It's a super chat.
Is that what that says?
Yeah, we were looking at it. We looking at a thing earlier, nigga. It's some people, bro, who got
dyslexia.
Well, I ain't gonna say that, but it's they use both sides of their brain.
Oh,
most people can't do it, but you know they have people read off paragraphs, but they fucked up everything with numbers and everything. John the Baptist, surprisingly,
most people
me was able to read straight through it like it was nothing. I say, I was surprised. I say, damn, John, you sound like me. We got to read it with him.
Oh, gee, most people in the world that can read do that.
I ain't even know
there's been studies that says that.
I ain't even know that. It sure was a lot of people having trouble with it.
Oh, well, because they stupid. I mean, some people just stupid. You know, but
I can't believe John the Baptist is one of the smart ones.
He some shit.
I only rap about getting dollars. Well, I don't see the problem. Go get the money, 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 go get the money. I got it. Push it, 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 push it.
Yeah, he one of the smart ones, all right. He's one of the smart ones. And so is Lord ADS.
Oh, Lord.
They one of the smart ones. But we're going to get on back into this Rashard Rich. Thank you, John Bass, for supporting the show. You can come up here and talk shit if you want to. Lord ADS, you're welcome, of course, to come up here whenever you want to as well. Let's get back to this sour-ass motherfucker. Let me go to Giant Screen. There we go. Look at that face only a mother can love. Oh, I can't have his face. Well, let's see what he says.
Story about a black male who unalived himself according to the authorities' preliminary assessment based on further investigation. It has been confirmed. Put up the picture full mass.
You need to see this, OG. This is the man who deleted himself. They blacked out the way he did it. The preliminary thing says this man right here He looks like a Somali with the big forehead ass nigga. I don't know for sure, but I think he might be a Muslim. He looks like a Muslim, OG. He looked like a big forehead ass nigga. I don't know. Does he look like a big forehead ass nigga to you?
Look like he American.
You lying to me. You lying. I know a big forehead ass motherfucker when I see him.
Look like his daddy was mixed.
Nah, that nigga look like a straight moose lamb from Somalia, bruh. He might be from Grenada or one of them places.
He kind of do got that look, but he got American.
Nigga, hold up. Let me show you. Let me see.
Was he in the was he with that thing he got on? Was he in the service?
I don't know. He could have been a bus driver. Fuck, I don't know, motherfucker.
No, man, so he got to be in some type of service. He got to. He can be a bus driver. Disrespectful ass nigga right here. Boy, he had a lie. Yeah,
So let me say this, OG. You can't. This. I can't. Oh. That big forehead ass thing right there. Let me get my pointer. This nigga right here. This shit right here. I mean, his eyebrows are really short and his forehead is ginormous, right? So I want to say this nigga's a big forehead ass nigga. Somali, aka Somali, Pakistan. I ain't gonna say Pakistani because they're a little lighter. He's one of them northern African countries. For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I think. But let's hear him out.
I'm going to highlight some elements of this very sad story that are present in this investigation, but not present in other investigations.
Okay.
Where a black person unalived themselves.
Oh,
in an update, after a 32-year-old black male was found hanging from a tree in North Carolina last week, the local police chief on the left said that surveillance footage proves that the man did.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Let me bring it back.
Not the surveillance footage.
This nigga is the police chief.
I told you. Didn't I say he was some type of, see, y'all niggas see, man, hey, Do Dirty was right again. But here I go. I'm on the road. Now, I didn't say you was wrong, Spoon. Remember that. I didn't say not one time you was wrong. I just thought he was in some type of command. I'm looking at the coat, man. The coat told all I need to know. That's all I'm saying. The coat told it all. And you see them extra buttons up there and it's folded over like that there. He got a tie on that's kind of, what is that, a Windsor tie or something like that. And whatever you want to call it, not a double, it's a single. You know what I'm saying? He got his tie on, he got the jacket. So I knew he was some type of prominent douchebag. You know what I'm saying? American. I mean, I just knew it because, you know what I'm saying? That coat is esteemed. I'm like, what kind of coat got the button? Look at his tie. That ain't a double. That's a single, ain't it? You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a double Windsor.
You lying.
It is.
Lying to me.
It's a double. Matter of fact, it might be a clip.
Look at that again.
But it's a double Windsor. It's a double Windsor that is really, really skinny.
Man.
I'm for real.
Man. See, okay.
You can see it because it's kind of even.
So that's what I was already thinking. But I was right. But go ahead. Go and get on his ass because, you know, I told you your people right here, boy. That nigga police chief. Goddamn police chief. Your people, boy.
Whoa, we gotta get this nigga back. This nigga's being disrespectful than a motherfucker today. God damn.
You know, 200, 300,000. He rich nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, well, that's how I know he a Somali now. If he getting through 300,000, wow, that nigga know he a goddamn motherfucking thief. What up, Lord Eddie? How you doing, my good sir?
Good, Uncle Tom, and good OG Do Dirty. How you been doing this evening?
We're good with
Hey, we trying to figure out why, just because they in the South, that motherfuckers instantly come out and say that these niggas was unalived by a white person. Because you know what happens in the South, right?
Yeah, niggas get unalived by white people all the time.
They do?
Yo,
They
Yeah.
do?
Yeah.
Can you tell me when the last time a white man unalived a black person just for shits and giggles in the South? Because it
Don't
would have
say
made
it.
national. It would have made national news.
Say it, Lord, and yes.
July
Say it.
4th. July
Oh.
4th.
What was July
That's
4th?
a fact. That's a fact.
It was? What happened? What happened July 4th?
You know what happened July 4th?
No, I don't, motherfucker. I want you to tell me, nigga.
Yeah. Matter of fact, 2 of them. God damn it.
2 of them? All right. Okay. What was
Now
what was
I just
one's
fucking
name?
around. Just fucking.
There you go.
Because
There you go.
I'm going to ask because we need to look this up.
You know who? You already know. I know who he talking about. Go and get him, ADS nigga. I'm with
Come
you.
on, Lord ADS. Give me the names, nigga.
No. In the words of what was it Rick Steiner, NASCAR? He said, what he said about your boy? I forgot what he said about your boy. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get revenge, but I'm gonna take my sweet time doing the shit."
Oh, okay.
There you go. There you go. Let
so
it all play all the way out.
So in other words, you just like a regular nigga. You a liar. You're a nigga and a liar. It's okay.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. You a nigga and a liar. It's okay. It's cool. Whatever. I'm good. Like I said, y'all motherfuckers say a lot of shit happened in the South, but can't point out to where it happened in the South. Just give me a case where a white motherfucker said, "Fuck all you niggas," besides a nigga in Charleston.
That's not what they do. That's not what they do. What they do is they befriend you, get up under you, send a couple white girls your way, and then when they get you out in the open, just you and them, that way you know. That you find out.
Know what?
No, you find out what they're saying, what they been doing all this nice shit for.
Oh, okay. So what did they do? You don't think this would have made national news, sir?
Oh, it did. You know
it did.
did.
What was his name? The black man who died. Can you tell me his name?
Bradley Duncan.
Bradley Duncan.
There you go, Bradley Duncan. What's up?
All right. Let me see. Let me look at Bradley Duncan.
Thank you, OG.
What happened to Bradley Duncan in what part of the South there, OG? No, you don't know. You don't know. Searching the... Well, Gemini's searching the web.
Sure, I can help with this. First, please unlock your phone.
No. What up, LA?
This is not a military member?
Might be thinking of Morgan Duncan, who tragically went missing and was murdered in Columbia, South Carolina, or a localized news event.
We don't know because that's not a nigga name. So
who's that other person who said what is it?
Morgan Duncan. Hey, LA, you a ex felon.
Hey, I was close, nigga.
Was it a black person though?
We talking about Morgan? Was Morgan
Morgan
Duncan a white?
Duncan,
Ask him, was Morgan Duncan a white or black person, real quick?
All right. Well, was Morgan Duncan that was brutally murdered in South Carolina? Was that person black by any chance?
Morgan Duncan was a 27-year-old black man with special needs who was strangled to death in Richland County, South Carolina in November 2023. In July 2025, Eric Donald Green was found guilty of his murder and sentenced to 57 years in prison, as reported by WLTXT.
All right, now we got some information. All right, bitch. Was Eric Donald Green a white man or a black man? Probably a white man.
He's a black man.
Damn!
Damn.
You thought you had one. You thought you had one.
I got your ass, Tom. Like I'm signing you up right quick. Let you feel good.
Thought you had one. We was invested.
They don't come back and get your ass.
Hey, tell me we wasn't invested, nigga. You hear me? We was like, oh shit.
Hey, I was.
Hey,
Yes,
didn't
sir.
your boy Chud just shoot a nigga?
No.
He shot himself.
What?
Yeah, he shot
Yes.
himself.
Well, he shot the dude and himself at the same time because he's stupid.
But he did shoot the nigga though, didn't he?
Yeah, we
Make
said
sure I know.
we said unaliving, sir.
Yeah.
See,
He on his blackity black
it
shit
happened.
again.
No, because people said it happens all the time in the South, and I'm just wondering, when is the last time you knew a white man to say, you know what, bang bang, cause you a nigga.
What about the Keisha Moore chick that was brutally beaten and killed by the white man?
When was this?
That was her boyfriend, wasn't it?
I thought something like that.
It happened in Africa.
No,
it
no,
happened in
I
Africa.
No, I don't think that was in Africa. Ask it and see if it find anything related to or had
What's her
anything with it. Keisha Moore.
Yeah, I think it was she was dating this white dude.
What happened to Keisha Moore that was dating a white man that brutally murdered her? And what country was she murdered in?
We should have just asked what state.
Moore was fatally shot in the head in her Minneapolis apartment
Damn.
in December 2023. Her killer, Johnny Leroy Brown, was a black man who was her domestic.
Nigga is out of pocket.
Hey, I'm about to do. I got a whole segment in my goddamn head with Gemini, fam. We need to just. Hey, matter of fact, give me the blackest name you can think about. Let's find out something real quick. It's steady finding folks. It's steady finding folks for some reason. I don't know. I don't understand this. Y'all think of something, but the blackest name you can think about and ask. I'm serious. I mean, see what you come up with, bro. I mean, shit,
I ain't got no black names. Don Quavius Butler. I don't know that shit. They'll never find no shit on that. Let me finish this shit, man. God damn, OG, you fucking it up. You fucking up the shit.
My fault, bro.
Did in fact take his own
I'm fucking with you.
life. A witness who worked nearby later reported someone hanging in the tree to a supervisor.
What?
The two returned to the location.
Nolan Wells, nigga. I told you I was gonna let you feel good. They'll come get you.
You didn't come
Nolan
get anything.
Wells.
Nolan Wells what?
Murder by the what? Well, allegedly. Allegedly. I better be careful my damn self. Allegedly.
What? Who alleged that? Who alleged that?
Officer Tatum.
Officer Tatum.
Yeah,
boy, y'all gonna be going to jail pretty soon. Y'all motherfucker gonna be. He gonna hit y'all with that motherfucker.
Allegedly, nigga. Fuck that nigga.
I just said allegedly. I said allegedly.
Y'all motherfucker. Y'all gotta put two allegedlys in there. Then now we know y'all niggas is lying.
I'm
This is
putting three in
crazy.
there. Allegedly.
Put that nigga there. I stand on it, nigga.
That nigga's stupid. All right, well let's because y'all liars. We're just gonna keep moving on because you niggas are liars.
And called 911 according to the police narrative. First responders from West County EMS and the Raleigh Fire Department arrived and began life-saving efforts. The man was pronounced dead at 3:07 p.m. According to the police. Now, this is basically the information that you already have.
Yep.
There's additional information. So during a short news conference on Monday, Raleigh Police Chief Rico Boyce said surveillance footage collected from nearby businesses confirms no one else was seen in the area at the time of the incident and that the individual acted alone. Quote, based on evidence collected and reviewed to date, investigators have found no evidence indicating that another person caused or contributed to the young man's death, and no evidence of a criminal death has been identified, end quote, according to the chief. Another quote, our investigation confirms this was self-inflicted. Boyce said the man's mother told authorities that her son struggled with mental health issues in the past.
Oh, man.
Police have not released additional personal details about the man, citing respect for the family.
Idaruda Buscubia, Idaruda Buscabio, Idaruda Buscimi Andacio, Idaruda Busibi Andaka, Idaruda Buscambio Boruscudamai, Idaruda Basen, Ilavelio Corum, Alarana.
This is I'm getting yelled at by my wife. Y'all getting me in trouble. So I guess that didn't pan out the way they wanted it to pan out. But it's crazy. He keeps still using the word allegedly. And according to police. Like the police is lying or some shit. But you know what, OG? They could be lying. But I mean, they did say they had video footage from not just one cam, but multiple cams.
Well, they supposed to, because the doc that they came in on is so-called after, which we don't know the whole timeline, because, you know, Nancy said that they had one timeline, that it's a different timeline that they working on. But even with doc they came in at, it's other
We're not talking about no motherfucking Nolan Wells.
Oh, okay, my fault. I thought you somebody know.
Tom, Tom, they cooking you.
He
They
ain't
cooking
cook
you,
shit.
Tom.
He ain't cook shit. We talking about this nigga who hung himself. He knew exactly what the fuck we was doing. OG ain't no dummy.
Third grade education.
You a goddamn. I thought it was the first grade. Now you done moved up to third grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to go to this nigga for some shit, but he had some good videos on it. Hold on one second.
OG had a banger last night though. That shit made me laugh. It made me cry, nigga. I never felt that type of roller coaster in one interview like that. OG, you there?
Yeah.
I felt every emotion during that interview yesterday that nigga was having with the oh my God, boy. That's crazy.
All right.
And Tom, you helped to find the channel.
I helped to find what channel?
We watch it all the time.
Yeah, I first saw it too. Was over on Tom's channel.
Okay, here we go. Now you see it.
Can't hear it.
Oh shit. God damn it. This is what I be talking about, right? The police chief and the motherfucker said, don't be out here spreading your motherfucking propaganda. God damn it. And you know what these niggas did, OG? What do you think these niggas did? Out there spreading proper fucking gander. And it's amazing. I don't understand these niggas, man.
He's unidentified. The police are trying to say that it's a self-unaliving and that no further investigation needs to be done.
Our investigation confirmed
Look at that black man, OG.
that this is a suicide.
You see that black man?
The mother of the young man has asked me to share with you his correct age, which was 32 years of age, and that he has struggled with mental health issues in the past. On Saturday, August 15th at 1:32 p.m., this young man was observed on City of Raleigh traffic cameras walking alone on Dawson Street near Martin Street in the area where this incident occurred.
Wow.
At 1:59 p.m., video shows the young man carrying an electrical cord walking towards...
This nigga was walking with an extension cord, nigga. We gotta stop, nigga. This nigga was walking down the street with an extension cord, nigga. Like he was gonna beat his own self out. Well, he did. He hung it. Ooh, never mind.
The tree by himself. Between 2:06 p.m. and 2:07 p.m., video captures the actual incident taking place. No one else is seen in the area when this incident occurred. Based upon the evidence collected and reviewed to date, investigators have found no evidence indicating that another person caused or contributed to the young man's death.
Crazy work.
And no evidence of a criminal act has been identified. Our investigation confirms that this is a suicide.
Anyone with pattern recognition can see exactly what's happening. The authorities are trying to treat this case as business as usual by sweeping it under the rug. This summer, we had over 22 unalivings that were suspicious. The Nolan Wells story is just the one that got the most attention. We need to seriously consider, if officials aren't investigating these cases, what can we do to keep ourselves safe? We need to start implementing the buddy system while we're out too. Sharing your location with at least one person that's not with you is going to be super important too. If the powers that be aren't going to try to keep us safe, then we need to keep each other safe. We are living through another genocide of the Black community, and nothing's being done, and the media is not talking about it. Even on these apps, if you use certain words, your video is going to get suppressed. It is of the utmost important if you see videos like this one on this app or any others, and you need to be sharing them because there's safety in knowledge and there's safety in numbers. Knowledge is power. We simply can't ignore the fact that we all have a huge target on our backs, men, women, and children alike. As always, I love you guys. I'll talk to you next time, and peace. And never forget that
Oh.
This is why we say Black Lives Matter, because when something happens to us, we're the only ones that are usually talking about it.
Boy, boy.
Oh my God! Thank you, Jesus.
You see it, OG. You heard what that nigga said.
Them time people right there.
You heard what that nigga said. Even though he has the information of what that sour ass black police chief said. Gave him the information. You know what this nigga said? They're sweeping it under the rug.
Hey, rug sweeper, sir.
Fuck out of here. All right, you said facts, Lord ADS. Go ahead, tell me the facts. Go ahead, tell me the facts, Lord ADS.
Get that nigga ADS.
No.
How did? Okay, hold on. Let's ask you. I'm gonna ask you a question first before I ask you anything else.
No.
How and what reason would they have to literally have to sweep this self-deletion under the rug even after having surveillance cameras with him hanging himself, self-inflicted? What reason would they have to lie? Go?
Oh, very easy, sir. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand how the man brain works. See, sometimes you get something special, right? And so and we consider certain things to be more special than others as men. So, one, that video is trash, nigga. That video is trash. For two, didn't they post this on Facebook? The dudes? Didn't they make a post on Facebook about this? Or one of those places, I forgot where, but they said something too.
Look at this goddamn song.
They told on themselves, to be honest with you. Stupid as hell. Oh, Southerners. See this. I never knew that we would walk in front of moving cars until I came to Georgia. Southerners will walk in front of a moving car. Southerners.
This is the nigga that you said was up. This is crazy. Did you answer anything that I asked you, nigga?
I answered everything you said.
Okay, by saying what?
That this looked like a
Oh, like 50 minutes long.
Looks like a JOB.
A job, okay. A job by who?
Law. The authorities.
That did what?
Who took the information
and
not only misconcepted it, but also with the evidence want to sweep it under the rug. It's too obvious what happened.
And how did they sweep it underneath the rug? That was a question in there. How and why would they sweep it underneath the rug?
It's voting season.
Voting. So
Trump figured out something when it comes to like how people think, right? Going into an election.
Get into this?
No, he figured out something about going into an election.
Fault? This is Trump's fault?
No. This is just genius.
Okay, this is genius. Okay, let me see how stupid and retarded you are.
This is the fourth kind of super mysterious deletion that we've heard of.
There's been 7 others, sir, but whatever.
In the last 4 months.
Okay, what is that? What has that got to do with Raleigh's police chief sweeping it under the rug? Go?
Because there's some implications to it.
And
from
Facebook.
who?
By the local law enforcement. I think they can.
That means what?
I think they can or something. I don't know. I forgot. It's been a while since I looked at this case. Okay, you expect any good defense attorney to be up to snub on site about his case?
You a defense attorney?
I am the public defender.
Oh, so you a dumb nigga? Okay, case closed.
Wow. so for loving the people, Devin Dog, for loving the people's a dumb nigga?
Yes, absolutely. When you say dumb shit like you just said, oh, you retarded. You retarded. They got a special place in a motherfucking jail cell somewhere where they put people that are, they get lost and shit. And they gotta wait for their parents to pick them up. You one of them people. You one of them special people. They gotta put you in a padded room. Oh, yeah, you're drooling and shit because you be saying some dumb shit. They got this
bus, back of the short bus.
They ain't even got a bus. You see, you grown. So when you grown, they gotta put you in a room to make
grown
sure you don't hurt
people
yourself.
Ride buses too, Tom. Okay, they ride buses to and from work. They ride buses to and from home. They ride buses to and from the store, okay? Grown people ride buses too, Tom. So is it a short bus or what type of bus is it?
I never seen a short bus for grown folks, but okay.
Yeah, it's not a short. It's not one for the. It's just a regular bus that they have. Well, I ain't gonna say a regular bus, but it's a bus that they have.
Oh, gee, what are you doing?
If you on the SS9 and all that shit, they got the little bus that comes.
You told me to get him, OG. I'm getting him.
You ain't getting nobody, nigga.
Let me be quiet.
Yeah, let me
I don't know what you getting. I don't know what you getting.
Pause.
Now, this is the dumb shit I be talking about. So he didn't answer none of the questions, and it just sounded retarded. But see, this is Lord ADS is kind of said something, right? It is election season, but I don't know what it has to do with Donald Trump, right? I don't know what it has to do with Donald Trump.
You do not want the Negroes to start getting excited, because if black people start getting excited, everybody else gets uncomfortable. And when everybody else gets uncomfortable,
come again, say what now?
Whoa! Let me stop you right there. I don't want to have to drop you, but I'm gonna need you to stop, because now you're putting out misinformation. Nobody is scared of black people ever. Ever. And I'm gonna be honest with you. What it shows is you know who Debbie Wasserman Schultz is?
That thick white chick from Florida?
Yeah, I don't know about her being thick, but she's a white bitch from Florida who decided not to run her race in the district that she belongs to. She went to a majority black district, and she beat all the niggas in the building. The reason why she beat all the niggas in the building, because it shows that she didn't even have the black vote in a district that she didn't belong to, and she still won. So what black motherfucker is worried? I mean, what white person is worried about nigga votes? Because they know niggas is gonna vote for whoever the fuck they wanna vote for. And she went to a majority black fucking district and whooped all the niggas there without the black vote. They don't need y'all vote, man. I don't know why I gotta keep telling y'all that. It's been proven over and over and over again. The black vote is bullshit.
The only reason Joe Biden got in the office was because of the black vote. What you mean?
The reason why Joe Biden got into office is because they cheated, nigga.
Nigga, we turned this whole state blue, nigga. What?
Man, shut the fuck up with your
This nigga said we. I thought he was a Republican.
Misinformation ass nigga, because he voted for Joe Biden, old puss ass nigga.
I'm an independent. My
record is bitch ass nigga. Nah.
No, you said you voted for Trump twice.
I did. 45 and 47. I voted for Biden 46.
So you're a fence sitter.
No, he's a liar, right? That's what he is. And he doesn't understand how they. I mean, we didn't even have. You know what? If you add up the totals that they got for Joe Biden and goddamn Trump, right? There's overabundance of almost 15 to 16 million. I think it was 17 million votes for no one knows how those 17 million votes got put in there. When we don't have that many people that are registered to vote.
Nigga, take the L.
I'm not taking L because it's the truth. I mean, if you see, this problem what it is you don't watch hearings, right? There's been plenty of hearings that shows how many motherfucking thousands of votes that were extra, that were counted, that were not valid. But it doesn't matter because the selection is over, so they gave the W to them, so fuck it, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. My life didn't really change, to be honest with you, it didn't. I'm in Florida, baby. What we doing?
I'll say this. I am sorry, I just did not give Donald Trump a second term. I'll say that.
He got a second term. I don't care.
I mean, yeah, but I would just send him straight on through. Because that 4 years really fucked shit up around here. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't, but what 4 years? 4 years of who?
Biden.
Oh, no, you voted for him. But it doesn't matter. We're moving on. We're going to keep going with this.
We say Black Lives Matter.
I'm going to get past this sorry ass nigga. But anyway, there's no Republican that comes out here and talks about these people that's been unalived or not unalived. That they either committed suicide or whatever, or even talking about the Nolan Wales case, right? But demon rats
are overtly getting in on this grift.
18-year-old Nolan Wells.
You see it? You see that motherfucker? A motherfucking douchebag Democrat from California. Huh? He got to come speak for the darkies. Oh, I'm sorry. Here you come, John. My bad. He's out here speaking for the darkies. Do you see him?
On a July 4th voting trip with his so-called friends in Mississippi.
Friends.
He was later.
He with his so-called friends.
Oh my God.
You see it. You see it, LA.
Johnny Baptist come back off vacation eating. He got a damn candy bar. Johnny Baptist, what you eat?
He eats pistachios. What'd you say?
Pecans and grape.
What are pecans and grapes? You mean pecans and grapes?
Pecans and grape.
Okay. Ain't that nigga breathing hard in the motherfucker.
That's all that walking.
Found dead. More than a month later, Nolan's family is demanding answers and transparency about what happened to him. Nolan's family, unfortunately, is not alone. Across the country, Black families are sounding the alarm about the unexplained deaths of their loved ones, including a disturbing number of Black Americans found hanging from trees. The stake is equality at the heart of the Black freedom struggle.
The Black freedom. Listen, this so-called piece of shit needs to speak for the Blacks. That's why I don't like Black people, because they always need a nigga that don't look like them to speak for them, because, you know, you Blacks are the undercarriage of a motherfucker's car that gets beat up and all kind of oil spills and water and shit. Y'all the trash. What I call y'all back before? Y'all the motherfucking backwash bitches. The Black personnel people are the backwash of a dirty, nasty soda that's been sitting out in the sun. You the backwash of that shit. No
You
one
sound like
wants
Pastor Manning. Go ahead, Pastor Manning.
out of here.
There you go. But hey, OG, you still got that clip of Pastor Manning?
That shit crazy. That's just, I'm speaking the truth, nigga. The Blacks are the backwash bitches of all the races. Tell me I'm lying.
You lying.
You a lie.
How can Coon Jesus say this about his own
fighting
people?
for the
Coon Jesus, how you say about your own people?
Whoa. You see, you being disrespectful now. I don't know what the fuck this nigga doing. Them ain't my people. Them LA people and John the Baptist people. I don't do shit with the Blacks. I'm not even Black, nigga. My skin tone is brown, bitch.
Because you was a nigga too.
I'll be a nigga, but there's a difference between niggas
So
and Blacks.
why you turn up on them, Coon Jesus? You need to save them.
I ain't
Save
saying
the
no.
Black people, Coon
Coon Jesus don't save no goddamn Blacks, nigga. He let them niggas die. Coon Jesus don't save Blacks. No. That's not what we do.
I need more context.
You don't
You
need
heard, you heard all of, you heard what he said. That's about the context you gonna get.
That's all you got, nigga. I ain't got nothing else for you. Coon Jesus don't save no blacks. He let them niggas die.
Wow.
Yeah, he let them niggas die. That's what Jesus gonna do when you ain't part of that 500,000. Is that what it is? Is it 500,000?
They already went past that number a long
Civil
time.
rights organizations are now investigating modern-day lynchings and are raising concerns about whether the deaths have been adequately investigated. Black bodies hanging from trees have a very specific and brutal meaning in American history. In a North Carolina churchyard, 16-year-old Juliana Umba Nazita was found hanging from a tree.
Absolutely.
Police ruled her death a suicide without conducting an autopsy. In Mississippi, Tasia Fortune,
What is a
a
Mississippi?
29-year-old mother of
That's what
four,
he said.
was found hanging from a tree behind her home. Her mother is adamant that Tasia did not take her own life.
Well, then how she get back there, then, nigga?
These families should not have to fight for investigations. Each of these families...
Hey, can you tell me the white person that's gonna go into someone else's house, to someone else's yard, grab this nigga bitch, put a noose around her motherfucker head, and just pull this bitch up and leave her in the motherfucking tree? What nigga is doing, what hunky is doing that in 2026? Someone go. Anybody?
Can you be any more disrespectful to the dead?
The ones wearing white hoods.
You think there's a motherfucking hood problem with niggas wearing white hoods? You really think the KKK is really a thing in 2026? Go. Come on, Lord, it is. Do you really think it's a thing in 2026?
Yeah.
You do? When is the last time the KKK did something to niggas?
Yeah, that's no more that they focused on.
Well, they're not focused on niggas?
Not
So
like
why
they
would you
used to.
say something that someone that has a hood on? That was this.
Idaruda Buscubia, Idaruda Buscabio, Idaruda Buscimi Andacio, Idaruda Busibi Andaka.
That's a fact.
Facts.
Niggas
Hey,
on
but now though, man, I mean that shit happens, bro. Hey, it does
Really?
happen, Tom.
And
Yeah, it does.
okay, cool. Give me one case in the modern day. I don't give a fuck. It's from 2020 to 2026. No, motherfucker. 2024 to 2026. You only got 2 years. We ain't gonna keep going back all the time. Give me one case that a white person went up into a black person's house, took them out their motherfucking house, and hung them up in a tree in their backyard. Go. Come.
Tasia Fortune, right? Got abandoned behind the home in Jackson, Mississippi, 2026. Local authorities are investigating. Raleigh incident. No name associated. Black dude was found hanging in a tree in the parking lot.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So those are just 2 cases, right?
2 cases of what? Where is the white person that did it, motherfucker? That was the motherfucking goddamn scenario that I posed, bitch, because you said it happens. Show me the white people, because we know white people, my people, my whites, right? My whites, my honkies, my crackers, my rednecks. They take pride in putting you niggas in a tree. You don't think they wouldn't take pride and put they stamp on putting a nigga in a tree and making sure it's a spectacle?
Tom, I did say August of 2026, right? So both of these are still pending investigation.
Again, I'm going to go back to what I said before. The thing about lynchings and hangings back in those days, or even in the early to mid 1900s, when they put a nigga in a tree or a black in a tree, it was a spectacle for all to see, and they put their stamp of approval and seal on that motherfucker. So can you, Lord ADS, show me in modern day history, 2024 to 2026, where a honky cracker, peckerwood, snow bunny, abominable snowman took pride in putting a nigga in, a black in a tree. So they had to go in their house, take him out the house, wrap him up with a noose, or matter of fact, drag him to the noose, put their head in the noose, and lifted them niggas up and held them there until they stopped swinging and they pissed and shit on themselves and put their stamp of approval on it and let the world know I did that. Because we know they do it when they go into school shootings. We know it when they do mass shootings. They put their stamp of approval. I did that. White folks do that, right? You don't think they would do that when they hang a motherfucker? Lord ADS, come on, we gotta be real. Not fake, be real.
Tonae Miller.
Okay.
Found hanging from a tree in Miami, Florida during Juneteenth celebration.
I know that.
2026.
It sounds stupid. Now find a
Isaac
fucking white person that did it, motherfucker.
Aguilar
You sound stupid.
was found
You
hanging near a
sound
police station in
stupid.
Washington, D.C.
And you
2026.
I don't care. That nigga hung himself. There you go. Now, like I said, until you can find the honky cracker peckerwood. Any of those. Shut up. Until you can find the cracker who did it, who's gonna take credit for it. Them motherfuckers hung themselves. You're unmuted. You're unmuted, Lord ADS. I don't need your name off names. We know the names.
That's 10, 15 names, Coon Jesus.
Why didn't you put Trey Reed in there?
You did it for me. Thank you.
Okay, why didn't you put his name in there?
Because it was down the list.
Oh, it was on the list. How about he hung himself with proof that he did it? Proof that he bought the motherfucking rope to hang himself. Why didn't you put that in there? Huh? This nigga, his mom said he hung. They got proof that this nigga hung himself. The fuck you talking about? I need you to give me some proof that a honky did this. In the age of fucking cameras and flock and all this other shit, you can't find one cracker in the mix? Not one? You're telling me that the barbaric honkies crackers are that fucking stealthy that they could hang a nigga in broad daylight or even in the dark and nobody sees it? It's amazing. Nobody saw it. This is crazy. Kingdom Mind says, were there any blacks that spoke out about Washerman? Yes. Yeah, they did. They spoke out, but they did. It doesn't matter. You don't need the black vote. I keep saying that. They don't need the black vote to win anywhere. Easy said, blacks are 14% of America. Something like 35% of that 14% actually vote. That's a fact. Effectively, black people account for less than 5% of the presidential elections. Ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. You ain't telling me like I don't know. So I said you don't need a black vote. You don't need the black vote to win. No one does. No, you don't need it. But let's go back to this motherfucker right here.
Families deserves answers. Every suspicious death deserves an investigation. We all have the responsibility to speak up and fight to end the brutality that continues to kill and hurt black people in this country.
Who is doing it? Stupid motherfucker. Who's doing it? Because right now, you look like dumbass Lord ADS.
No one is free until everyone is free.
No one is free till everyone's free.
That is the teaching of the black freedom struggle.
So again,
shut the fuck up. That nigga sounded stupid. But these are the niggas who say this shit. Let's go to this lovely darky out here that who, you know, how, you know, black men and black people always allow these black women to speak for them because, you know, why not?
This is what they believe.
Y'all, a 32-year-old black man was found hanging from a tree in downtown Raleigh this weekend. And
again, this is after having the information that the motherfuckers hung himself. The fucking sorry ass police chief came out and said it, nigga. We got motherfucking cams with this nigga up there dangling himself. But the niggas, I'm sorry, I don't mean to disrespect you, OG, again. The sorry ass blacks who don't believe fat meat is greasy out in these streets don't understand. What's going on, my good sir? Anyway, we're gonna let these motherfuckers talk.
Raleigh police now say that their investigation indicates that he died by taking his own life. And they say that traffic camera footage shows him alone before his death, and investigators have found no evidence that another person was involved. And we all know that the medical examiner will make the final determination. And maybe that's exactly where this investigation lands. But if you're wondering why the words black man, hanging, tree, North Carolina immediately hits differently for a whole lot of black folks,
it don't.
We got to talk about the history. So before I became a lawyer, I was a history major.
You know, it's the South, dog. It's the South, dog.
UNC Charlotte. And then I taught high school history at North Mecklenburg High School here in the Charlotte area. And this is one of those moments where the history teacher in me and the lawyer in me both have something to say, because this has been weighing on my spirit.
It's been weighing on our spirit.
Because for generations in this country.
LA, it's been weighing on our spirit, man.
Man. G.
Is this the JFC talking?
Yeah, man. I ain't got nothing to say because he already shut me down too many times. Leave her alone. JFC got me up out of here too many times fucking around with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Tom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How we doing, good sir?
How are you, good sir?
I'm doing splendid.
Let me tell you something, right? Do you know? First of all, there's not many healthy trees in downtown Raleigh anymore. That's number one. Listen, I live in Raleigh. There's not many healthy trees in downtown Raleigh anymore. You know why there's not many healthy trees in downtown Raleigh anymore?
Because liberals have fucked the place up.
And it's all buildings.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you know.
And so, old boy literally went out his way. Well, no, first of all, let me present this. Either old boy killed himself or the white liberals lynched him. Because those are the only options left in downtown Raleigh. There are no conservatives living downtown Raleigh. It's all white liberals walking their little poodles in 20-story buildings, condos, Whole Foods and Trader Joe's.
I still haven't been to a Trader Joe's.
Shout out to Trader Joe's. There's some good things in Trader Joe's. I just got to say that. But nonetheless, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's none of that downtown Raleigh. There are no good trees for pickings downtown Raleigh where you could just secretly lynch a black man. None of that is downtown Raleigh.
Well, what the police officers didn't say, what fucking Lord ADS was saying, is they didn't see a motherfucking white hoods lynching this motherfucker, because we know it should have been, you know, because he was still saying the KKK still exists that hangs nigga, so we should have seen a motherfucker sneaking around a corner with a white hood on, at least.
And
somebody.
And I agree, right? And the motherfucker with that white hood votes Democrat. Because that's all that lives downtown Raleigh.
Well, we already know that was a Democrat Party.
You know, political ideologies don't determine like racism, right? There are there are just as many racist progressives as there are MAGA people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just as many.
But what I'm saying to you is, when you talk about living scenarios, right? They separate. And downtown Raleigh, there are no trees to just like it's all being cut down. It all has been cut down. It's all buildings. It's your typical liberal city, downtown Raleigh. I know because you guys have been told it's the South.
It's the South. It's the South, dog.
South. And so that means there's nothing but trees around and horse and carriages and Klan hoods and yeehaw. Not downtown Raleigh.
No, sir. Y'all have been gentrified, just like Atlanta's been gentrified, just like LA, Dallas, New York, all these big cities have been gentrified, bro. They all have the same blueprint for downtown, right? You know what I'm saying? Shopping malls, plazas, really nice high-rise apartments, all that good jazz. They all kind of mimic each other now, you know? I remember when you used to go to Chicago, it didn't feel like Atlanta. Nowadays, Atlanta, Chicago, once you hit, you know what I'm saying, certain parts feel exactly the same.
No, you're lying.
Right. There is, unless you live in a high rise in downtown Raleigh, there's barely any living in downtown Raleigh. There's not much homes. Like, there's still homes there. I'm not saying there's not, but like, there's not just much single homes and blah, blah, blah. There's not all these trees. Like, there's not, it's not that type of party downtown Raleigh. I stay away from downtown Raleigh because I'm a straight Christian American man. And so I don't fit downtown Raleigh.
So you got to be gay to live in Raleigh? Is that what you're trying to say?
In downtown Raleigh? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
What up, Beans? How you doing, my good sir? How you living? Okay, he ain't gonna say shit.
Right.
Yeah,
And people, right. And so like people think that like, oh, the Klan was coming through on their horses. Yeah. No. No, it wasn't happening.
According to Lord ADS, that's how they come. Anyway, and I'm gonna push back against what you said. There's just as many right wing racists than there are liberals. I'm gonna say no. There's no more race. There's not a single soul as racist as a motherfucking liberal. I'm saying there's no one. I've never. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's okay. It's not Uncle Tom. I told you it's Coon Jesus, nigga. Get it right.
You know what, Tom? Guess what?
Yes, sir.
I will do a live video, you and I will do a live video of downtown Raleigh this weekend to show you.
Now I'll look at it. I haven't been to Raleigh, so
all the do funnies, all the do funnies and the high rise buildings and everything. There ain't none of what they telling you downtown Raleigh. The man just they came through, yeehaw, and hung up on a tree. That didn't happen.
The fact of the matter is the motherfucking police chief and all them motherfuckers said that the motherfucker caught on multiple fucking cams bringing his ass to hang himself. They ain't saying there was no one in the area, but these sour ass blacks over here,
a liar, a cheater,
can't fucking take it.
Particularly in the South, the image of a black person hanging from a tree wasn't simply an image of death. It was an instrument of racial terror. Let's not get it twisted. And here's where the law and history sometimes sit in an uncomfortable place together. And maybe that's why I'm struggling with this, because just a few months ago here in Charlotte, a 16-year-old was found hanging from a tree on church property. CMPD ruled her death as one where she took her life and closed the case. But questions about that investigation continued from her family and members of the community. Now, I'm not saying that this young lady was lynched, Nor am I saying that this man in Raleigh was lynched. I'm not saying that at all. Evidence determines what happens in an individual case. Y'all know this. But history helps explain what an image means to a community. And we know that right here in Charlotte.
This is just a reminder that Black people do not hang themselves from trees. There was a news story.
Lies, nigga. You can't even. Lord, they don't even believe the police chief have evidence from multiple cameras of this nigga bringing an electrical extension cord to hang himself. Insane. These motherfuckers are retarded. And I don't even believe the police. But the cameras don't lie.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you do. So
I don't care. I wasn't the one that said I got camera footage, motherfucker. The police chief said he did, nigga.
We know you're gonna say you don't
That
care.
came out of Raleigh, North Carolina, where a young Black man was found hanging from a tree, and the police determined that he took his own life, and that there was no foul play involved. There was a recent story as well in Mississippi with a similar set of circumstances with a similar determination and outcome by the police. And wow, Black men are taking their lives at a higher rate than we have ever seen. If I'm not mistaken, Black men are taking their lives at the highest rate of any racial cohort. And that is something that we absolutely need to address. I literally lost one of my really good friends just a week ago.
This nigga
is he took his own life. An incredible Black man who meant the world to me.
Again, Tom,
this is something
Tom,
we need.
I could take my camera downtown Raleigh, bro, and I will show everyone downtown Raleigh.
Sure, I'll take the footage. Shit,
I could show everyone downtown Raleigh, bro. There is no place where the Klan members are on horses, riding around, hanging people from trees.
I'm with you.
There's nothing but a tattooed lip piercings, septum rings. That's all you got. Getting in and out of bars. That's what downtown Raleigh is.
Do you get a septum ring?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm a straight Christian male. That doesn't work for me.
Yeah, that shit crazy. This nigga gay. So.
Hey, Uncle Tom, aka Blacks Who Deny.
No. That's Coon Jesus, nigga. Coon Jesus.
That's the dude in the picture is not supposed to be the person who hung himself, is it?
No. But he did lose his life to unalive himself.
Oh, he didn't say he hung himself. He just said he took his own life.
Yeah.
Okay,
so it ain't like it's any better. I mean.
So here's the thing, though, right? So here's what's crazy about it is that.
What's crazy? Okay.
I don't have the patience. That's why I can't wait till the AI to develop so I can start recording you.
Okay, I don't care.
Chopping you up because I know when you be lying, right? Because
what did I lie about?
There's been 10 hangings. 8 of them was definitely done to the motherfuckers.
Yeah, you have proof of it.
So
you have proof of
it. I don't need any because
you don't need proof. Oh, okay, that's right. I forgot. Y'all don't need proof.
Absolutely, because you don't have any, and you're making your claim.
I didn't make a claim. I said the police officers made a claim. I've been saying it every time.
And you believe it.
So I do because they have video footage of the nigga doing it.
Right, the nigga when we just said 10. Right, so
I don't care.
I know that's what you are.
I really don't care.
You can't come out
until you can show me proof that someone did it in that with a Klan hood, put a hood on and all this extra shit because we want to blame the cracker for it. But when I ask you, let me ask you a question. Since Lord ADS couldn't do it, I'll put a challenge to you. But because I know you're not gonna do it, but I'm gonna put it to you. Can you? In modern day, from 2024 to 2026, show me. Yeah, we don't need to go all the way back. We can do it right now. It's so much racism and hate going on, bigotry and all this other shit. I mean, this is the time where it should be, ooh, I killed a nigga. Okay, can you give me any video footage, evidence, or anything that a white person took pride and murdering and deleting a nigga, or not a nigga, a black, go? Make sure they have a hood on too, because you know they click KKK members, like Lord ADS said. Can you do it?
Yeah, so that would be relatively easy. But so
okay, go ahead.
But I do want to finish what I was saying, which is that at the end of the day, you and I both know if it's
I don't know nothing.
Hands, 8 of them motherfuckers, them people was hanged up.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
2 of
I don't
them
know
may have
anything.
killed themselves.
I don't know any of that.
You say,
I don't know any of that.
These
Don't
people
put words in
are
my mouth.
crazy for believing what they know to be the truth majority of the time.
That's not how that works.
How does that make any sense?
That's not how that works. That's definitely not how that works. But you just because there's been 10, 8 of them, someone else put them up there. Okay, well, cool. Find the evidence that supports your statement.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Why don't you have to?
I would do because I'm talking to a person who doesn't have any otherwise.
I don't need it because I'm not making the claim. You're making the claim.
No, you are making a claim.
I'm not.
You're claiming that you are believing what the police say.
I believe in that this one that said he has evidence and video of the motherfucker doing it. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
The person who is making the claim that the police is telling the truth.
No. The police is claiming that they said that. I'm just agreeing with if they have it. Cool.
Exactly. And your evidence is the police. We don't have to stay in this circular argument.
No, the evidence is that motherfucking video footage off of the fucking cameras, sir.
That's what's up. And you believe that it's
the
authentic.
Traffic cameras. They're called traffic cameras.
And you believe that it's authentic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. And you're going on whose word that it's authentic?
Flock cameras, which we're going to talk about next.
And whose word?
The flock cameras.
Exactly. The police who's presenting it, right? So
absolutely. Until you got other evidence to prove other than that, then give me some evidence to the contrary.
So I mean, I can't even finish. I can't even land where I've been trying to land for.
Well, goddamn, get there, nigga. You taking all around the mulberry bus. God damn.
You keep interrupting me. Everybody will see it. So at the end of the day, the point is that you're using the police as your evidence. Therefore, I don't have to offer you any. Right?
I'm using the cameras.
I can use the people who believe their family members didn't delete themselves just as well as you can use the police.
Well, the parents, the mother said the mother said that the motherfucker had a problem with his mental health.
That's what's up. I'm glad you keep focusing on it.
And she said that she wanted this to end.
That's what's up. I'm glad you focusing on the one when we said 10, right?
I'm only paying attention to the one I'm talking about right now. You brought up that stupid shit, not me. I said 7.
Absolutely.
And why didn't you bring up the Trey Reed one where that motherfucker killed
I don't
himself
have
too?
To name them. That's the point.
That's because you don't know. So you're full of shit. And I'm gonna keep moving.
We know they're happening.
No, I don't.
This is something we need to address.
You got evidence to prove
While that is true, the way that Black people are taking their lives, Black men in particular taking their lives, is not to
Black people don't hang themselves. It's the South, dog.
Most iconic
of
ways to take the life of a Black person.
Fuck out of here. You just as dumb as these niggas is.
Lynching themselves.
Oh God.
Black people ain't lynching themselves.
And the consistency by which we are seeing young Black people over the course of this summer lose their lives.
Yeah.
And the narrative is it was their fault somehow. With all kinds of murky details should be alarming to us.
You don't care.
So to be clear, we can deal with both issues here.
I don't care.
We can deal with the mental health elements of why Black men are taking their lives while also recognizing that when they're taking their lives, that is not the methodology that is being used. So if you hear a story about a Black person hanging from a tree, there's something else happening.
Well, give
there.
us the proof.
And the frequency by which it is happening more should also tell a story about what is happening in this country.
I'm on a walk. I had no intention of making a video.
Look. This is Beans proof right here, LA. This nigga had to have a white bitch come up here and talk to him. Go ahead and tell us, white bitch, how the darkies don't never hang themselves and the white people need to motherfucker speak out. Go ahead.
I'm very disheveled, but listen, just saw this breaking news that another Black person, a Black man this time, has been found hanging from a tree in Raleigh, North Carolina. And white people who follow me I'm going to ask you to just please stop scrolling and watch this for a second. You may or may not be aware that this is a crisis. This is happening all over the country, and that every time it happens, the police departments just immediately say it was a suicide. Even though black people have told us over and over again now, no, that is not a thing. Black people hanging themselves from trees for suicide. Also, if there's such a rash of unalivings from trees, where are the white ones? That's right, there are none. It is only black people, and mostly in the South. Come on. Here's why. Kevin just posted a roundup of some of the cases. I'm just posting a few of them here. This beautiful girl, this lovely woman, this person, Kai James, Gerard J. Jackson, Tasia Fortune. There are so many more. You don't believe me? Google black people hanging in trees 2026. And every single time the police department just saying immediately it was a suicide. This is insane. You guys, if you are white, make some noise. Because our government, our lawmakers, many of them will not listen to black voices saying do something.
The discovery of a 32-year-old black man found hanging from a tree in downtown Raleigh, North Carolina, sparked immediate fear. It sparked immediate outrage.
Beans, is you scared? You in Kentucky, dog. You know them niggas. You know them niggas is out there looking for you, boy. Yeah. You next, nigga. We know if you hanging from a tree, nigga. The honkies did it. They got to him. Even if they got video footage of you buying a rope, hanging a rope up, and putting your own neck in that motherfucker. The white person did it. Fuck out of here.
And tons of questions across social media. And now police, you have guessed it, has ruled this a suicide. And the police are asking people to stop spreading false claims on what they think happened. The man was discovered on South McDowell Street in a parking lot. That's where he was found hanging. First responders removed him from the tree, attempted life-saving measurements, but of course he was pronounced dead at the scene. This was a black man found hanging from a tree. Hanging from a tree.
Hanging from a tree.
And police are saying it's a suicide. Obviously, people are speculating. People are really speculating. How does a man, why would a 32, I'm not saying it's not possible, but a 32-year-old black man, you're telling me went to hang himself from a tree?
Yes.
In a place that's known for its racial history?
Yes.
What? The police chief is saying there that, well, according to footage, it shows him walking to the tree by himself. Police say no other people that they could see was with him when the incident occurred. Police have hurried and quickly went ahead and ruled this a suicide after a few days, but the medical examiner's office is still investigating this, so we'll see what that comes out to be. But the police are standing 10 toes. It's suicide. That's what they claim it is.
Because it is, right? It is.
Yeah, I'm done with that. This is the dumb nigga shit I be talking about, man. This is the dumb... Oh, shit. This is the dumb nigga shit I be talking about in LA. They just can't help themselves. They just can't help themselves. It's mind fucking boggling. What do you say? Kid said they won't stop. Too much money to be made on Black Death. That's a fact. And I mean, I guess all the white people out here who hanging these motherfuckers is making money off these niggas. That's crazy. You know, the whites out here making money off the niggas being hung. That's what's really happening. That's crazy. Anyway, let's get into these so-called flock cameras out here in these streets up in this motherfucker. That is the next thing I was going to talk about because it is crazy. All right, where is that? All right, hold on. Gotta find it. Oh, don't know which one to play. Hold on. Jesus Christ.
Black Truth Deny Lynches.
What?
That's your new name. Black Truth Deny. Black Truth Deny Lynchings.
Okay. So
this nigga do an anti-police show every Tuesday.
So hey,
I believe him.
As long as you can
if
you can give me information to the contrary, I will listen.
Tom be hating on cops until he need them. Right now.
I have not needed a cop yet. Go ahead.
Yeah, you had to use police evidence that they put out publicly with no video. Talk about there's a video, no video though.
They actually had a video and they actually showed it to the parents. And then the parents said nothing. That's why they're not out here like the Nolan Wells bitch mama who out here spreading propaganda, who's making money up off this nigga being dead. It's crazy. Yeah. She ain't doing it. Why ain't she doing it? Huh? Because like Kingdom Minor said, there's money to be made off of Black Death? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought.
That is wild, Tom.
Like motherfucking LA said, some people are worth. Shut up. I called her a bitch. I'm gonna call her another one. Just like LA said, some motherfuckers are better off dead. Oh no, they're worth more dead than alive.
Y'all don't be believing me. I be trying to tell y'all who he is.
What? You expect me to hold my tongue because she's supposed to be grieving? She's lying to me. You lying to me? Shit.
I be trying to tell y'all.
You trying to tell me what?
They made you this monster.
That I'm an unruly motherfucker who don't really give a shit. Like I said it before.
They let you get away with shit for too long.
Who gonna stop me, nigga? What the fuck is we doing? Who gonna stop me, nigga? Huh? What they gonna say? Who gonna check me, boo?
So you don't believe in accountability?
Who, me?
OG, LA, and Mayo.
Do I think accountability is gonna be a thing
No,
of mother doing it? Nah.
No, that's not what I asked. You know it.
How you gonna make me accountable?
I'm not trying. I'm asking
Okay. I was wondering because I don't know what the fuck he thought that was gonna be. Like that was gonna be some I got you or some shit. That shit crazy.
No, sir. We just had a conversation the other day, and you kind of sound like me.
I've always said that. I agreed with you when you said the shit. You can still strive for it.
It's wild though.
What's wild? That I called her a bitch?
Yes. No.
Oh, okay.
You said that a couple times already.
Yeah.
We over that.
No, you're not.
Wild,
obviously.
Though, how you run to the police?
How do I run to the police? Tell me when I ran to. When did I run to the police? Go ahead. Go. When did I run to the police?
The police put out a statement.
Yeah.
Police said this. Police said that.
Mm-hmm. You got any information on the contrary?
Where's the auditor from last night?
Do you have credible evidence on the contrary?
Oh, this nigga voice.
You live in it.
Hate the cops until you need them. Now you need them. Here you go.
Man, that's why I don't listen to niggers.
You live in
pushback from citizens. Cities keep signing contracts with automated license plate reader companies. Since April, city councils in Virginia, Ohio, and California all voted to extend their ALPR contracts, despite hours of public comment against those extensions. Commenters raised concerns over police misuse, privacy violations, false arrests, and data access. Across the country, lawmakers continue to ignore, dismiss, and redirect people's fears over mass surveillance. For example, in Madison County, North Carolina, the Board of Commissioners limited comments against ALPR cameras during a public meeting.
Damn.
But that's a poor excuse. It's absolutely ridiculous to say the board has no legislative or budgetary checks on the sheriff. Americans have a constitutional right to be free from warrantless searches, and elected officials have a responsibility to protect that freedom. Lawmakers may not be listening to the people, but our constitutional rights aren't up for a vote, which is why IJ will continue fighting for them in the courts. Despite massive pushback from citizens.
So, that's how that begun on that shit. 1 second, I gotta fix this shit real quick. Yeah, that's better.
I do not understand why people care so much about these flood cameras.
Because they think it's an invasion of privacy.
Like you always tell me, it's fucking cameras every single place.
Absolutely. But the reason, but the problem with why people are having a problem with them is because they're using these cameras to not catch you in the act, but catch you after the fact. Like with this good old Brevard County motherfucker did. Let me get. This is in my county where I live right now, Brevard County. Right? Let me bring this mother. Drop this piece of shit. All right, here we go. Let's where is it at? Nope. This one. There we go. This one right here. And it's not even showing. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's why it's on the wrong screen. All right. Oh my goodness. Still the wrong one.
White people are here hanging niggas again, just like 66.
Yeah, who cares? All right.
But they ain't used the flock cameras to catch them lynching ass white people.
Well, it is what it is. And they did, because this is a majority white county. It's a nice try, but you're still wrong. Anyway, you see this white, this honky right here. You see him. Says, Deputy of the Year quits after internal probe found flock abuse, gun and sex acts, and Nazi salute photos and racial slurs. That ain't even the same person, but I can't. Brevard Sheriff's Office found that Michaels floats in 2025 Deputy of the Year and pinned Medal of Valor on him at the ceremony in March. Roughly 2 months later, he was gone, resigning from Sheriff Wayne Ivey. Can't stand that motherfucker. Moved to fire him over the agency's own investigation labeled egregious misconduct. All right. Do we have a video of this shit? Because I don't want to read this shit. Anyway, Flutz, who's white, verified with authenticity of text in which he repeatedly used racial slur. He told investigators he raised it in a foster home with black parents and siblings, and that language had become normalized, and which is probably true. He agreed law enforcement officers should not use derogatory language regardless of the intent, and denied a hearing at the BCSO deputies to do so. Anyway. Oh, damn. That's a pistol in the mouth? Oh, shit. Firearm used during sex. Folks confirmed that the images provided by his ex-girlfriend showed him placing a gun in her mouth and pointing it at the back of her head during sex. She told the investigators the encounters were consensual, but said she came to view the conduct as alarming for a sworn deputy. Foltz said the weapon was used his own personal firearm. Investigators noted the gun resembled the agency issued handgun assigned to him right after April 2025 fatal shooting. He acknowledged disregarding the firearm safety training he had been given. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
Hey, this whole week we've been hearing nothing but crazy stuff, bro. So
That is wild, bro. That is wild. I don't even know how to respond to that.
With the pictures too, that is wild.
OT. I ain't never in my motherfucking life.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro. Say, look, so this motherfucker right here want a gun in her mouth. The other lady that we was looking at on my show, she want a whole knife stabbed into the bed so she can ride that motherfucker and come on it. It was crazy. These motherfuckers is wild, bro. People crazy out here.
Oh my God, cuz.
All right, so
then she went and told him on him.
that's a fact. Said it's not conduct of becoming of a fucking deputy. That's crazy. The Nazi salute. The image taken at photos was hired, showing him with his mustache trimmed in a manner investigators described as mimicking Adolf Hitler, while appearing to give the Nazi salute. Folks admitted posing for it, denied being racist, and criticized the photo as a joke. That's probably true. That's probably, he probably
This
denied
nigga,
that shit.
this nigga just all bad. It's very rare when you see somebody all bad. God damn.
Oh, yeah, this nigga here out of line.
FaceTime call marked from a marked patrol car. Ex-girlfriend gave investigators screenshots from a video call showing him folks in the uniform inside his patrol car. She said images. She snitched like a motherfucker. She said images show him performing sex act on himself. This nigga was.
Yeah, he all bad.
Investigators concluded the screenshots were not clear enough to determine what he was doing. Folks denied masturbating on duty and said he was pretending during the call.
This nigga is fucked up.
So here's the flock search. So the flock search, the allegation with the broadcast, broadest public implication involves the agency's flock safety license plate reader network. Folks' ex-girlfriend told investigators he had once talked about watching her through the camera system, though she could not confirm he actually tracked her vehicle. When BCSO audited its own flock system, investigators found that Flutch had run her license plate on one occasion before the start of shift. The query was logged in the system as being for investigation purposes. See, this is why I shouldn't be doing it. This is why I shouldn't do it. But that's it on that. This one came from my wife. This is a local motherfucking police officer here in Florida, in the same county that I'm in.
This is a freaky ass nigga. God damn.
Wow.
Yeah. He a wild boy. He's a wild boy.
I know his lawyer's like, nigga, in this too. In this too.
I don't even know how you motherfucking pull that off. How do you even defend that shit? Don't answer questions. Don't answer questions, nigga.
Shit, just can you cut him a deal? That's all you can ask. This nigga just all bad because he got no morals. That was wild.
Yeah. All right. So what time we got? 11:21. Oh, we need to be done, but we're trying to make this shit quick. So the question is it unconstitutional? Most people say it's unconstitutional for them to have it. So we have this one guy who's going to speak about it because most people don't know nothing about the flock camera system. I barely know. I know a little bit, but I want to know more. I'm like OG. I want to hear more, right? So that's what we're gonna do.
Gun Law TV. I am Washington Gun Law President William Kirk. Thanks for joining us. I want to thank one of our viewers, Joe B., who was kind enough to actually give us this video idea. Well, here's what I love about it. Normally, I am talking about issues that really only kind of stimulates to actually have bipartisan support. What am I talking about? I'm talking about our hatred of flock cameras, because it appears that there are a lot of people.
That is a bipartisan issue. A lot of people don't like the fucking flock camera system on both sides,
who are spending a lot of time and some money on power tools to run around and cut down these cameras that are popping up everywhere. There was great debate here in my hometown during World Cup soccer about whether or not they should even be activated, which is why put them up if you're not going to activate them. But it has a lot of people screaming that this is absolutely positively a violation of the Fourth Amendment, which prohibits unreasonable government searches and seizures. Is that true? We're going to actually try to geek out on that today so that we can all kind of at least understand legally and constitutionally where it all sits right now. So today, let's spend a few minutes and let's talk about, what does the Constitution say about flock cameras? Okay, America, if you spend any time out in social media land like I do, one, I'm sorry that you have to do it, but number two, you will see that there are all sorts of political issues that really only stimulate one side of the spectrum or the other. However, when it comes to the use of flock cameras, there appears to be universal hatred across all political spectrums of what's going on there. Many people are screaming that these, in fact, violate the Constitution, that the flock cameras, standing alone, constitute a violation of the Fourth Amendment's guarantee against unreasonable government searches and seizures. My gut instinct when I heard that argument is, of course it doesn't. It doesn't, because whenever we're trying to figure out whether or not a search or a seizure has actually occurred, what we always want to do is take a look at what is our expectation of privacy. And throughout the years, the courts have consistently, and I mean consistently, whether it's a liberal court or a conservative court, it doesn't really matter. When we are doing things in public, we have zero expectation of privacy because we are doing these activities in the public. So once my gears got turning with
like hanging motherfuckers from trees.
This nigga.
You don't have any public privacy of doing that. But it seems like that the motherfucking scary ass white people keep skirting them goddamn cameras. It's crazy. It's, all these flock cameras says a motherfucker ain't never caught a white motherfucker in the hood, motherfucker hanging a nigga. It's crazy.
Joe's idea. I figured that the research was going to be pretty simple, but then I started looking into it further. And although there is current case law, which suggests that really we do not have an expectation of privacy because these are activities that are occurring in public, it appears that the legal framework is beginning to shift towards privacy rights. The leading case right now on the use of flock cameras is a case that comes out of the United States District Court for the Northern District of Virginia in the matter of Schmidt v. City of Norfolk. There, the court upheld the use of flock cameras, although that decision is now being appealed to a higher court. And the court relied upon the fact that the only thing that flock cameras were apparently recording was license plate numbers, and that the data was only being stored for a maximum of 30 days. And then when you took a look at the physical network of the cameras, they didn't literally have every square inch of the city covered, so they couldn't actually track the movement of an individual. But the problem is since that time of that ruling, the technology on a literally a daily basis changes with all types of surveillance. And so now with the integration of AI, we know that these cameras are capable of capturing far more than just license plates, that with the integration of facial recognition technology, which is already in place, they absolutely positively could track the movement of people. All you have to do is add a few more cameras to your network to make sure that every square inch of your city is blanketed. Sure, the parameters only store the data for 30 days right now, but how easily could that be changed? Couple that with the fact that
especially with the data centers coming, you know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of data centers coming, so once you start doing that, you're gonna have more space to dump motherfucking bullshit ass shit. So there is a general concern from that. Not only that, I know here in Brevard, Palm Bay, literally out, they banned the use of flock camera system in the city of Palm Bay, but Titusville, Merritt Island, Cocoa, Vieira, all use them. It's crazy. It is insane how many fucking flock cameras are in Titusville. It's damn near like 200. It's like 200 of them some bitches. But where I stay, it's like we got one around us. One. No, that's good.
Seeing all sorts of instances that are reported almost on a daily basis now where law enforcement is using the data collected for all sorts of unlawful and immoral purposes. Understand that this data is being shared across all sorts of agencies in your state, outside your state, and perhaps even internationally. So many are beginning to get concerned that have we crossed the threshold now where it's not so much about the data that's being collected, but what they're capable of doing with all of that data and what they're already doing with that data. Now, there may be hope for future litigation, and that hope comes from a case that was actually ruled upon by the United States Supreme Court just this past term in the matter of Chattree versus United States.
Let me say something else. If you know anything about the flock camera system, they've been having this overseas a long time, especially in China and places like that. But they got a system like this that's already kind of put in place in Europe too, because that's how they charge you for your gas tax. So every time you use your car to go somewhere, they charge you they take a picture of your vehicle, and that's how they charge you for taxes for going from here across the street to the street over. And that's why they start cutting them shits down, because motherfuckers getting charged every time they go up and down the street for gas. Crazy work. So there's a lot of things you can do with these fucking cameras that we haven't implemented yet here in America.
There, law enforcement was using what's called geofencing, which is essentially they were looking for everybody's cell phone data that was in a certain geographical area during a certain period of time, which happened to be contemporaneous with a bank robbery. What the United States Supreme Court, however, ruled, police officers conducted a Fourth Amendment search when they acquired Chattree's location data from Google because an individual has a reasonable expectation of privacy in his cell phone location information. And that is now opening the door to a whole new slew of legal challenges, where the challenge is not so much about the collection of the data, but what they're capable of doing with the data once they have it. These large, shared, searchable databases are essentially creating a nationwide surveillance system. And we're beginning to see a new legal theory to challenge the constitutionality of flock cameras known as the mosaic theory. You see, when we go back and we look at the Norfolk case, one of the big things that the court was hung up on was, even though there was 176 cameras inside the city of Norfolk, the network did not allow them to completely track the continuous movement of a person. But the mosaic theory, which is currently kind of one of the themes on the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals challenge now in the Norfolk case, states, aggregating thousands of isolated snapshots across a massive network constructs an invasive, detailed map of an innocent citizen's private life. Earlier this year, at least 3 drivers in California filed suit in federal court against the use of San Jose's flock system, claiming that by feeding images of ordinary travel into an AI-powered searchable database, law enforcement is executing an ongoing unreasonable search of the public at large without any individualized suspicion of criminal activity. The ACLU has filed a similar suit claiming the current systems employed by government give them an unprecedented mass surveillance powers that upset traditional expectations of privacy. And now we are getting into an area that even the lower court in the Norfolk case acknowledged, which is that it's one of scalability. This is technology. It will always grow. It will always get better. It will always advance. And at some point, does that scalability tip the scale? And that it's not about the data that's being collected, but what can be done with all the data once they have it stored. And even if we are not at that tipping point yet in the eyes of the court, we are absolutely positively going to get there in no time flat. We're going to see the sharing of these databases. We're going to see the intermingling of these databases. We're going to see more and more technology as it relates to tracking integrated into these systems. We're going to see larger and larger storage of data and a quicker and quicker ability to search that data out. And at some point, if we're not there already, it's going to be in the very near future, that our entire expectation of privacy, which we have operated on for over 250 years now in the United States, will be radically and forever altered unless the courts step in and do something about it. Okay, so what do you guys all think? If it's all really about the expectation of privacy, is it really just about the data that they're capturing, or is it about what they're capable of doing with the data once they have it? Would love to hear your thoughts.
That's a good question. What do you think? I think it's, me personally, I think it's what they can do with the data. I think that's the worst thing. Because there's been plenty of times where they go back and give motherfuckers tickets, where they fucking accused we watched the video, OG, I want to say 2 weeks ago on Tuesday, where the cop came back and accused that woman of stealing a package off someone's porch, and she wasn't even in town. Oh no, she was across the whole fucking town. She wasn't even there. You remember that white bitch?
What? Cops lie?
Yeah, we established that.
My biggest concern really isn't even the legal piece of it. It's more if it gets hacked again. Those flock cameras have been hacked a lot these last few months. And with that being said, if someone accesses those cameras and those servers, then you got a data manipulation problem, because now you're talking about blackmail, extortion, all types of stuff, bro. So, saying that's my biggest concern about the flock cameras.
Ain't nothing going on.
So this is like I was saying in Europe. Some areas of London with the poorest families and the lowest incomes driving old cars, you have to pay a $12.50 pound per day just to leave your driveway if you detected by the ULIS cameras. So yeah, that's the crazy shit. $12 a day just to drive. That's that tax I was talking about. So these motherfuckers be cutting shit down. Enough of that dumb shit. Ooh, that shit gave me a headache.
I'm just thinking too, man. It's taking them an awful long time to take down that damn camera.
Like the other ones that across Europe, they were cutting them bitches down. Yeah. Whatever. But that was that. Anyway, that's been going on in Europe for a while now. But what I thought was interesting is not only do they have, I think I showed y'all yesterday. Not only do they have the flock cameras, but they also have the drones now, LA, which was wild. They ain't even got to do shit. They just send their drone up.
Welcome back to the channel where you can find some unfiltered drone news. Make sure you do subscribe and check out our website if you need help with your FPV drone. Today, we're talking about flock. And if you don't know about flock, well, you probably haven't been online, because the license plate readers are automatic when you drive by. It tells the local police where you are, what time you came by, how fast you go, and if you have any outstanding warrants, and if you were speeding. So they can pull you over in real.
Oh, gee, remember last week where we were talking about the dude was pulled over because he had warrants and his license plate, they got the wrong number off the flock system? That's what it was. I don't know if you remember, but that was last week. Or was that this? That was last week's. I don't know if you remember that one. Where they had one digit off, where they put over the female.
Yeah, that shit. The white woman.
Yeah, the white woman and the black dude.
Time, or if you have an expired license plate, etc., etc. So that is a big concern for privacy right now. And what if I told you that that same type of camera, but even better, is now going to be deployed around American cities on drones? So introducing the Flock Alpha. This is the brand new drone created by Flock that are going to be available to police departments. The price is not publicly available, so we have no idea what the price is going to be, but they are demoing this drone now around cities. It does have a docking station, which can sit on specific strategic locations around towns, and it has up to a 60-mile-per-hour speed limit, as well as around a 2,000-foot license plate reader range to be able to pick up and track your vehicle while it's moving around town. It also has about a 45-minute flight time, and about a 4-mile radius. And so these drones can be deployed during a 911 call. It's supposed to help with public safety and response time for first responders, which I could definitely see that. There's also the flip side of the ecosystem.
How does that help with respond time? Can you think of a way, LA? Because you're an ex-police officer. Oh, I guess he walked away. I don't know how that's going to help with respond time. Because unless the fucking drone is helping you, I don't see how that's fucking going to help in response time. Motherfucker still got to drive there. So
Yeah, I mean, drop GPS routes, maybe, you know, right? Lights, stuff like that.
Well, they already have that. You don't need
Right.
no extra shit for that. You don't need a drone for that shit. That's why I don't believe in there's no such thing as public safety. These motherfuckers ain't got no public safety in heart. Come on, man. Let's be honest.
No, he's
Some
gonna
of
be
the
nosy
existing
as fuck.
flight.
What'd you say?
So they just want to be nosy as fuck. That's all it
Yeah.
is.
With the drones? Yeah, that's you just trying to be
Yeah.
you trying to be what LA always say cops are. Nosy as
Nosy
fuck.
as fuck.
Especially with LiDAR and what it said DFR now, which is infrared. That's crazy. That's even worse. You can't even hide from that shit. And guess what? It's cheaper than a helicopter.
And it don't take.
Ooh, this is gonna
And
be
you don't have to worry
terrible.
about the weather. You ain't
Yeah,
gotta worry
well,
about.
you might have to because that rain shit do affect the way it flies. Especially with
Yeah, but the helicopters they can't go up at all. Like an
yeah, well,
emergency
damn, I didn't even
situation.
think about that. You right.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Cameras that integrate with Alpha and now work with Alpha
It
as
syncs
a
with flock
whole.
ground
So not
cameras?
only do you have flock cameras around your neighborhood and around certain department stores,
Atlanta,
now you
OG.
also have flock strategic docks with the Alpha drone launching out off the top of any building or structure and are able to collaborate with the other flock cameras in town to synchronize any type of arrests, warrants, or criminal pursuit. And there is a big concern right now with privacy advocates that say that this data is being collected and it's being stored somewhere, but how long is that data being stored about your movements around town? What type of information is being collected? And is the average citizen who's just walking down the street, are they also collecting that data and your whereabouts? And we already know that's happening with Google Maps and your phone's location.
Yep.
Different apps that you use tracking your locations, even inside stores now when you go to places like Home Depot or Lowe's, especially places like Target and Walmart, tracking your every single move. So just one more layer to the added surveillance and what already feels like a sort of an Orwellian type of
Man, y'all
society.
niggas
Let me know what
stealing.
you think about this new flock.
What say?
Let them niggas keep stealing, boy. This is how they. I mean, they not playing no games. Like he just said, Home Depot, Lowe's, and all of them. You don't think that they flock selling them things, and they can be able to track your movement when you leave the store and when you go home. And
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially you know what kind of car they got out of.
Shit, it's gonna be easy for them to mass produce, bro. A whole surveillance system for people, bro. Just like they do with the ADT. They be in front of people's yards, bro.
Yeah.
They gonna, and if we smart enough, if we can find whoever is who's going to be a part of this, we need to be putting some money into it, putting some stocks in it, because it's gonna definitely sell. Especially the Walmart. Walmart gonna have one. Target gonna have one. Every big brand is gonna have something like this, and it ain't gonna be nothing but that to their ad protection. And so it's gonna be a part of that. They're just gonna take out a piece of budget, probably put about a good 500,000 into it, and it's gonna make it happen, bro. They're gonna spread them little things around. Probably each store probably get about 2 or 3 of them. How much it costs to make them drones? About 2,000.
No, not even close.
yes, these are less.
It's even less than that.
Yeah, it's less probably about
yeah.
the $200 to make it's about $200.
Oh yeah.
What they gonna do to sell it? They're gonna charge you $5,000-6,000.
The software is the
Software's where it's
biggest
at.
thing. Yeah, they don't give a fuck about that.
But when a company buys something in bulk like that, they don't steal. They want. You think they'll still leave it at 5,000 if they gotta put them in mass production around the stores?
Yeah, they getting government money. Absolutely.
Yeah, and they care about the software more than anything. So that's what's going to cost them is the software, the storage. That's why them data centers popping up everywhere that people not paying attention to.
They're about to start building one. Well, with Byron Donaldson, because he's in favor of data centers. That's the only thing I didn't like about the nigga, and what my wife don't like about him. is that he's for bringing data centers to Florida, and you know a lot of motherfuckers ain't with that. So we'll see. I know he was talking about he was in favor of it because he wants to build Florida up to be the next competitive state next to California and New York, just like with Texas and their fucking new stock exchange.
Who has the best cooling? Who has the best cooling system for those type of data banks?
Oh shit, I don't know.
We need to find out.
Whatever. Right now, I would say if you look at nuclear facilities, whoever put those nuclear facilities together, because nuclear facilities used to be giant, now they're like a quarter of what it was. Not even a quarter, probably a 15th of what it was. Yeah, whoever does those, because you know you got to keep them at a certain temperature, it's gonna be the next best thing. I'm telling you, look at
man.
I guarantee it's gonna be dealing with something because whoever put those nuclear facilities together and how cool they gotta have them motherfuckers, they're gonna be the same way somewhere else.
Whatever they're using, whatever company building it, that's who you need to be trying to find.
That's a fact.
They putting them everywhere, boy. That means they're gonna need that for sure.
There are three different locations that I think about when you think about the data center game, right? This is from a high level view. Oklahoma, because of the setting, the land tax there, everything is cheap. It's cheap to build on, easy to maintain, easy to keep. Washington State, because they have already everything infrastructurally in place throughout the whole state. You know, right? So if you're trying to run copper, fiber, whatever you're trying to run, cables, already set up out there throughout the whole state. So you can set up just about anywhere there. You know what I'm saying? And then last but not least, Texas, because it's so damn big and already has so many damn data centers, you know, right? So those are the three ideal locations I would be on if I was building a data center.
Interesting. He wants to use solar energy to cool it off. Yeah, all right. Yeah, nah, that ain't gonna happen. I got one more video, but I ain't gonna go through it all. But I just wanted to give you a little touch on it a little bit because I said we was gonna do it ever since we talked about it last week, OG. And I figured that it was a good conversation to talk about these shits because this is the future. I ain't gonna lie, it's already here. It's already here. And like I told you before, you might as well think that once you leave your motherfucking door, you on 5,500 cameras as soon as you step out the door.
Nah, that's a fact.
So to even think that you're not being watched is crazy. Now, do I think it sucks? Absolutely. Do I want a surveillance state? No, because that'll make us like other countries, and we shouldn't. We're not. All we need not to do is be like fucking Europe and have that fucking. As soon as you drive off your fucking doors, you gonna get charged for $12 per day. Nah, son.
That's wild.
CCTV shit, ain't it?
No. It's a flock. It's a form of flock. Yeah.
Now, I'm happy to see that flock cameras are back in the news because they are newsworthy. And I'm glad to see that most of the opinions that I see being published about them by the general public are negative because the ways that flock cameras can be misused are pretty negative. However, even though I don't want to take anything away from the cautions that we have about the cameras are only the tip of the iceberg. And so today I want to talk about what the real threat is inside of Flock Safety, the company, but also similar companies that are coming and rather inevitably.
What'd you say, Ole?
Exxon gonna be on their ass.
Yeah.
That's the other one.
Yeah.
So this is a flock camera, and not only is Flock Safety, the company, relatively inevitable, this camera type was inevitable. A remotely operated camera that has a little LTE modem on the side that lets it talk to cell phone networks and communicate with the cloud. They generally all at this point have solar panels on them, makes them pretty easy to spot. But ultimately the hardware of these different cameras is not that different from your phone. It's got a camera, it's got a brain, it's got storage, it's got a battery. The solar panel is the only kind of new thing, and it talks to the internet and puts its stuff in the cloud. As these components got cheaper and more ubiquitous, these solar-powered remote cameras with no connection to the internet requiring infrastructure and wires, just cell phone towers off to the side somewhere, were inevitable. And cameras that wanted to build these things and offer them as services were inevitable as well. That's why Flock Safety, the company, is the only person getting a lot of attention for cameras like this right now, but they're not the only player. But the issue with these cameras are many. The hardware of the camera means that the storage device inside of here that captures all the imagery is not secure. Physical access to this device is simple, and then the data that is on there is accessible. Then the way that that data is transmitted to the cell phone networks, also not entirely secure. But the biggest issue that I want us to focus on is the giant database full of information up in the cloud, where all of the data captured by the camera lives after it's transmitted from the cell phone network. This right here is where we want to spend a lot more of our attention. I would say a lot more of our negative attention. This is where the misuse happens. This is what separates Flock safety cameras from regular security cameras. This is where we need to be attacking the misuse of the data and the large database and the AI models that manipulate the data inside. If we get too focused on the cameras, I think that we miss this. Now, the cameras are easy to focus on because they have many problems. And they're the physical manifestation of Flock safety in our communities. They're mounted on this pole right here, which is very fragile when you want to cut it down, and very not fragile when you crash into it with your car. Just the installation of these cameras is a problem on top of everything else. And as these cameras have developed, they have gotten new features. They have not just been taking pictures of license plates, they can now track video. They now have different sensors on them, kind of like your phone, to detect Bluetooth and wireless devices like your phone going by. So now you have the ability to collect all kinds of data and put new kinds of data inside of the database. And then, using fancy AI models, connect some of these things together and make inferences about them, which we'll get to in a minute. Because the RF data collection here is just one of the many new tricks that Flock is bringing to the table. They have drones now. The main goal is to have a multi-sensor database and a fusion system that ties all of those things together. So I guess the question is, why is that a problem? Well, there's a bunch of different reasons. We'll get into some of those in a second, but I want you to think about all the data that can be collected by this camera right now. Originally, the pitch was these were license plate readers. And so as we have our database here, and our database grows to where it contains more and more information. It contains information not just on license plates captured, but it begins to build out a map of, say, different areas where traffic is occurring. And by putting a Flock camera here and a Flock camera here, you can grab all of the license plates, all the traffic that moves around. Once you do that, you can now assume the paths that cars were taken based on when their license plates were detected on that particular camera. And then that goes into the database, not just as a time and a place, but you start to have database entries that contain vehicle locations, but also their routes. And some of that has to be estimated because there's no camera right here. You can see where that starts to be an issue. But as the cameras got more sophisticated, they started to collect other things about vehicles, not just license plates, but color, vehicle make. These are all things that Flock has advertised, so we know these things are relatively...
What'd you say, OG?
I said, but that wouldn't be an issue because what they end up doing is they'll use the same thing that they already use right now for their determination, which is the apps that they already got, like maps, right? Maps will tell you if you're on foot, if you're in cars already, because most of the time, most of these, even where they putting these Flock cameras and stuff at, most of the time it's already been a Google vehicle that probably came through there, so they already know what the speed limit is. That's why it's rarely when you on your maps, you don't find places that don't have the speed limit on there, or tell you the exact timing that you want to get somewhere. So if it did pinpoint your point A and your point B, and it didn't have something in between, it'll just figure like if you was on a bike, if you was on a car, if you was in a car, or if you was on foot, it'll give you 3 different estimations, and they'll know exactly. But man, my whole thing with this is it's cool and everything. I thought they had at one point in time with Bluetooth, you couldn't connect to anything without putting a code in. But then it came to a point to where everything was just self-automatic. I think it went to touch. You was able to touch the device, the 2 devices together, then it'll pair. Then it came to the point now, you don't even got to get in your car. If you got your key fob on you and you get close to your car automatically light up when you get in the car, because most cars you don't got to have the keys no more. You just got to have the key fob, and then you hit the button, cut the car, and auto recognize you in the car. It links your phone directly, because if you just sit in your car and you don't cut your car on, but you cut the radio on, your phone will be already connected without you even putting in no codes or anything. So I can see what they're saying, but who rides around with their Bluetooth? Well, I don't. Well, most people do have the new technology on their car, so they don't plug right into it no more. They do. They usually use Bluetooth.
True that. I mean, he ain't wrong. Yeah. Hey.
Relatively understandable. Occasionally, Flock will announce that they've used these cameras to help find missing people that are not in vehicles. And so we know that they're capturing other stuff as well. The opportunity to capture face recognition data, connected to license plate data, connected to other stuff, that's huge. If these things have significant video capture capability, let's say up to like 15 frames a second is enough to make relatively good guesses about people's skeletal structure and gait. The way that they move and walk around is a thing that you can extract from raw video now using AI models, and you can tie that to a person or to a license plate on a car. Then, of course, the person is carrying with them a device, most likely, probably a phone. Maybe they also have a smartwatch, and maybe they also have earbuds. All of those things emit signals that have unique identifiers that you can connect to this device. It will see those things passing by, collect that data, send it to the cloud and to this large database. And again, fuse all of these different things together. And then the car itself also has a number of other things. It's not just the license plate, but your vehicle almost certainly, if it's anywhere near modern, has sensors inside of each of the tires, tire pressure monitoring system. That's a wireless system that emits unique IDs that can be picked up really easily. I was doing it a couple of weeks ago for reasons that I will go into in future videos. But all of this data can be collected by the existing hardware very simply and very easily. And all of that data can be collected and put up here and fused together. This database is the main Flock product. The Flock operating system is what is being sold, not just the cameras. So yes, focus on the cameras and all that they imply, but don't lose sight of this larger tool that is getting built. The other thing I want to point out is as there is more and more negative attention on these cameras, there's a greater opportunity for Flock to use these temporarily. My personal theory is that these cameras only need to be temporary. I mean, the ones that are installed now are temporary. The battery that they have inside of them out there in the hot sun is only going to last for a couple of years. And the more of these things they can sell, the more cash Flock is able to raise. But over time, they will very likely replace these devices with just RF detection. There are Flock cameras out now that have a little radar module on the bottom. We're not sure exactly what it does because it doesn't have an FCC ID on it that we can look up. But that is collecting RF data in some fashion. And one of the things that Flock could do as negative attention grows, they could admit that they have heard the general public and they have gotten rid of the cameras. After all, cameras do have weaknesses, not just privacy weaknesses, but they have to see you, which means they have to be in places where you can see them. And so it's really easy to pick these things out. But once you replace the camera bit with just RF detection sensors and radar, well, then you can put these things in more places devices. And you can detect more stuff in a way where the device itself is much less detectable. And if Flock has many, many years of video training data alongside all of that RF data, and they've already built the models to connect these things together, they can, and probably will, make the argument that the camera data is no longer necessary, which is theoretically a win for privacy, right? Because you're no longer having your image collected. But all of your data, which is theoretically all of your movements and all of your activity, that is still being collected. And there's more data that is out there to collect. Obviously, if you have a sensor package that can collect all this data, then you can load it into your database. But even without these devices, you know a lot of this data is being collected.
That
your
might be
phone,
true, that might be true.
well, it's a surveillance device, like the Flock camera, and it is connected to these cell phone devices all the time. Your earbuds and your watch probably aren't, unless you have one of the newer watches, but if you connect those to this device, all that data can go into the cloud. Modern cars have 4G or LTE modems that transmit telemetry data up here, and that goes to mostly car manufacturers who sell it to insurance companies. But my theory is that the bigger this database is that Flock Safety builds for law enforcement purposes, the better pitch that they have to the federal government, other law enforcement agencies, regulatory and legislative groups, that since they have the biggest database, they should own some of this other data as well. They should have all of the mobile data that are collected by the different carriers, all the location data. They should have that in the big database, because the database is more useful the bigger it gets. All of this car information that is tracked by the different manufacturers, well, that should live in the big database, because the bigger the database is, the better. So a lot of what Flock is doing right now with their cameras, I think, is building a tool that really has nothing to do with cameras at the end of the day, and is a chance to grab market share and make a bid for bigger data. And ultimately, the data...
And I'm going to pause right there, because that only makes sense to what I was talking about the other day when LA said he didn't want to talk about because he's trying to get these government contracts. The reason why I said it's more dangerous, because if you think about it, if these public airways that they have this shit on is owned by the people, that means the government owns it, right? And so-called we the people are the supposed people who's supposed to run the government, don't have access to that stuff unless we beg and ask for it, and even then you might not get it. But to think that the government won't just take control over all the public airways, that they allow these broadcasting systems or apps or whatever to charge us, the people, for using their apps on public dataways or whatever, airways, they're going to consider that they own all of that in the future. And that's just me thinking out loud. So this is a crazy, crazy system that's being built right in front of our eyes, and most of us don't even think about it. Crazy. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Look at that. We're right on the dot. Thank y'all for being here. We gonna be up out of here. Before we go, we got one more thing to look into, and I want to get rid of this. How do I get rid of this? This was interesting. He just talked too much. Where is it? I'm gonna leave y'all with this before we get up out of here. OG. This shit is crazy. Have you heard of them motherfucker using a snorkel in an astronaut suit?
That absorbs water on the back of your head. Hey, let's use a diaper. I thought that's a clever solution to this problem.
Yeah, pretty neat. They also came up with the snorkel idea too, you know.
Unexpected turn. The astronauts doing the spacewalks will now be wearing snorkels after the last astronaut who performed the spacewalk nearly drowned when his helmet filled with water.
Just my gut inside me said, that's my dive buddy, and I should be with my dive buddy. That's my dive buddy, and I should be with my dive buddy.
Come again?
Yeah, that don't even...
Come again?
If you got a snorkel and you suck it, what herb you gonna be? What herb you gonna be sucking?
Where the water come from?
Yeah, I don't even know. Ain't it gonna freeze?
Ooh, that's another one. It can either freeze or boil. What? Yeah.
Snorkel cut from rubber tubing.
This snorkel is now installed inside the suit.
Each of these spacewalks is scheduled for 6.5 hours.
What does that look like? Water.
Something that absorbs water on the back of your head.
I just want to throw that out there. You know, ain't nothing serious. It'll get you to think a little bit. You know, how y'all motherfucking y'all nostalgia for this so-called space that they don't exist. Thank y'all for being here. This was fun. We'll see you tomorrow with conversation on the porch with the blacks.
Yes,
Conversations on the porch. And do I have a song for that? I think we got a song for that. Maybe we do.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know.
We do. You probably got, you know what? We need to get. I'll tell you better when we get through.
You know what? Fuck it. I can't do nothing. My whole screen is frozen on that part. So we're gonna get up out of here again. We out. One of these motherfucking things.
They say it's all in my mind, but it's all hidden in plain sight. Turn the screen up, kill the lights. Tell me who you trust when the truth don't line right. Hidden in plain sight. Yeah. Hidden in plain sight. Whole world sleep, but my eyes on bright. Whole world sleep, but my eyes on. Moonwalk looking like a movie set. Flag still waving in a place with no breath. Question one time, they said, boy, don't stress. Funny how the lies get loud when you test. Globe in the class, but the plane fly flat. Map stretched out while the routes look whack. Say we spinning fast, but the lake sick blast. If it all adds up, why the map don't match? Dig down deep, talk hollow in the car. Old folk tales been talking about the dog. Underground cities where they build bunkers fall. If it's all just a joke, why they guard every flow? They say it's all in my mind, but it's all hidden in plain sight.